godliness, we're live. Holy shit. I pressed start. Fuck! Gold's not connected. Beth, could you please turn off the N64 for me?
How?
See the left switch where it's slid up? Should say power on it. Alright, stay there for 1 second.
One Mississippi.
Stay there for another 1 seconds.
One Mississippi. One Mississippi. One Mississippi.
Send it again.
One Mississippi.
Please and thank you.
One Mississippi.
Please turn it back on. Thank you. Also excuse you.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, leave the lighting.
Okay, that's fine.
Where's the remote?
They fell on the ground, I'm sorry.
Where?
Where are they?
Where is it? Where is it?
Beth is like tearing apart the corner of the room.
Where is it? Where's the remote?
How many are there? Who's your contact? Oh fuck yeah, we got an X defender.
Where?
It should be on the ground!
Where?
Underneath the bed!
Where? Where is it? Found it!
Yay! What does everyone think of the new Pokemon if you've seen the new Pokemon and care to talk about it? So,
Bam!
I like it.
I think it's ugly.
It's okay, Sean. We're just misunderstood.
Who thinks it's ugly? Raise your hand in chat.
Thomas doesn't think it looks like a Pokemon.
I don't think so either. That's a fair point.
It's got the same face as Chansey. Chansey's a Pokemon.
It's a copycat. It's a wannabe.
I don't even think it looks like a Fall Guy either. He's globular.
It looks like this. Looks like this.
She's got a dream hoodies on. It's just a dream smile. You won.
Stop!
You
But,
are. I was trying to fix it. There he goes. What?
I already fixed it, see?
Oh. Good job.
Thanks.
Ow.
Kidding. Is this the one where I roleplayed?
Yes, says Sean.
Okay, cool.
I think the plan was to get everybody up to 42 and then send it. Who the fuck is Nurgle? Oh shit, it's Nurgle.
It's Ligrin.
Yeah. I don't know. What'd you say there?
It's Ligrin.
Lingren?
Ligrin.
Oh, I see. It is Ligren.
Ligrin.
Jack says Ligren these nuts.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at.
Beth wants me to tell you guys a message. East went, let me guess. Penis. Yeah, please stop fucking swearing all the time, East. Jesus.
That wasn't my message for anyone but you.
Oh. That's so much special attack. Didn't take long. Could you lower the volume on the TV a little bit more, please? I can do
I make you dinner. I feed you. I give you good mac and cheese. I turn on and off and on your freaking N64, whatever it is. And you take away cuddles. And this is, you ask me, more?
It's recorded for future generations.
There. How's that?
It's good. Thank you.
Now I can't hear it.
Oh, I can still hear it.
Oh. Well, I can't hear it anymore.
Oh, did you want to hear it?
No!
Okay, then what's the issue?
The issue is that you're over here. And not over there.
Oh. Where's the caveman? Oh!
Chin up.
What?
I said chin up. Your crown is gonna fall.
Please stop. Please stop.
What does that mean?
You're sinister.
I
I'm
am-
back.
I'm in a sinister mood right now.
In a sinister mood.
Yeah.
She's gonna kill me with a tiny Thor.
Ow.
Oh, never mind. Hold on, she dropped it. She's slowly hacking my cheek away. She's got a tiny Thor.
If y'all went on stream, you would know.
He says he's watching.
This is from my Happy Meal.
Yeah.
I got.
You leave a lot of your Happy Meal toys.
Yeah, because they're for you.
Thank you.
I forgot the dinosaur that I got.
Oh.
Anyways.
Yeah, why don't you just turn it off, Thomas?
Okay, I can turn it
No,
off.
that said Thomas. Bro, I am fucking tired of this Ursaring. Yeah. Dude, Shiny Hariyama goes hard. I have to look it up again now. Hariyama. Bro, Hariyama's got a shit ton of HP, goddamn. He has purple hands and like a red skirt. I hope it's the gray Hariyama. What the fuck? It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but... East is doing it to play devil's advocate. I can understand voting for the Rascal, but like, I like the design of the Sniffer. Plus they said you get more stuff if you pick the Sniffer, so... Yeah. The vote's hot. It's alive, Jack. You could vote. You could vote for a new mod in Minecraft. Go to Krafen. There's also a link to it in the tweet I posted in Krafen, if you want to do that. You just have to get into your Microsoft account. I got body slammed by this dude. Is it... The Rascal you play hide and seek with in the caves, and if you find him 3 times, he gives you an item. The Tough Golem picks things up, walks around, freezes. That's it. And then the Sniffer, you find his egg underwater, bring it onto the shore, hatch him, and then he starts sniffing around and he finds like new plants, and he'll sniff them up for you. If there's more to this than I'm letting on, please, by all means. I didn't downplay Rascal, I'll say. Maybe I downplayed Tough Golem by saying that's it. Okay. Tough Golem tough golem picks things up and it walks around and then it freezes. Is there anything else you'd like to add to that? Go ahead. So it'll walk around and show off your, like, platinum armored. Yes. He teleports. I think once you get him the third time, he just walks around. I'm assuming you just put him to the sword once you find him the third time. Yeah, I think they're like passive, all of them. And then the sniffer comes with new plants. Which are most likely just like, yeah, which is fine. They're plants. I don't care. Yeah, there's like big sniffer. And little sniffs. Bum bum. It's a fucking bat. I wonder what Jack voted for. Jack, who'd you vote for? Very well. Bring him to the sword. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Electromorphosis is a really fucking cool ability. Oh, yeah. It's Electromorphosis. Yeah, Electromorbius. Phasmophobia is a good ability. Morbid time. I just love this dude. When I'm Morb type. Oh no, he's terastallizing into a Morb type. Take him down. Yeah, I like the abilities they've shown so far. Yeah. Cud Chew. Let's chew the shit out of that cud. Is he moving? Yes. Then he finds the hello, Ethan. Ethan, we were just talking about the best boy who they revealed today. Yeah, my fucking dude. I love him. He's he's going right on the squad. That's how you know he's S tier. You could definitely see him saying the only good Brit is a dead one. Next. Yeah. It even has the smiley face. Bro, did I just get magnitude 7 underground? Fuck. This is whack. Let's group playthrough. Nah, it's not Nuzlocke or anything. We're just vibing. Yo, he wants to learn Sandstorm. Sandstorm's good in Gen 2. It's the only weather that does damage. You guys want to get rid of Screech? Does Gastrodon... Oh, Storm Drain. I was gonna say, does Gastrodon even have a good ability? But, yeah, Storm Drain's good. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. Desktop audio's been muted this whole time.
Oh.
Now it's unmuted.
So they haven't heard us.
No, they haven't heard us until now.
Yo, Brendan's just being like utterly deranged in the chat right now.
Have you guys said anything funny yet?
I think
No.
we're a couple back.
We had a thing about the Minecraft mob vote.
Oh. Yeah, there were some funny moments with the Minecraft mob vote. So, that's lost to
I
time.
think the best of times, to be honest, was the gaslighting discussion. That was,
And that was-
prior to Brendan's arrival.
Yeah, that was a
Who
prior.
Oh.
No,
Usually
we
Jack.
weren't gaslighting anybody. Jack just thinks that we were gaslighting.
No, actually, you were gaslighting me.
There's
Shut
a
up.
there's a bit in the Shadow fan dub where it goes like, "My sin is that I gaslight people." It's like, wow, really? Yes. Can you gaslight me? I've been gaslighting you the whole time. Wow. Just like.
Wow.
I'm
You
gonna
ever
miss
seen
Screech.
I think it was like a vine, and it's like this girl hits like this like really big like bong rip, and it cuts to this kid, and he just goes, "Wow."
Oh yeah, that's
Like they're at like the same party, and it like the camera
We're
pants, and the
PG
guy's
here,
just like,
Jack.
"Wow."
It's
What's up?
old school
Bong
line. It's a
is-
girl like using a vape or like a jewel, I guess, as it was at the time.
She does like a hard
Jewels didn't
rip.
exist in the time of Vine.
We can
That's
only
crazy
hope.
to think about.
I
What
love
didn't
this
exist?
rock throw.
Jewel?
Jewel.
There's no way it's been around that long. When I was in high school, I
Where
don't
did I
think so.
get? Where did I get 3
I do not
experience
love
shares
this.
in black and white too?
I
Vine
did
was
not
around
know
for a
anyone
bit.
when I was in high school that vaped. Vaping wasn't a thing until like.
I knew people in
Sophomore
high
year
school
of
who
college.
vaped.
That was
You
like
guys were in
late-
high school
late
2
era
years
high school, yeah.
after I was.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
fair.
Bobby
Like
hit the
sophomore year of
vape in
college when I
the
started noticing
the
vaping.
cardboard fortress at SNS.
Because I
I'm
definitely,
waiting for
when
this
I was a
second
senior,
zone
people
over
were
there.
vaping, so that checks out
Okay.
even.
Who the fuck is Nurgle?
He's a goddamn hero.
I think he's the guy from The Simpsons.
No, that's Graggle,
That's
bro.
Raggle Simpson, bro.
It
You
works.
can't gaslight me.
Can't believe you forgot Graggle.
Yeah.
You forgot Nurgle.
Earl's a goddamn hero.
I don't remember Nurgle.
Who the heck is Who the heck is Steve Jobs?
Is Nurgle, Ursaring?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, I remember Nurgle. I don't know why we named him Nurgle, but
I think it's a D's nuts joke, but I don't quite get it.
Nurgle these nuts.
How could this be?
got him.
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
I won't have it up.
Trending on gaming with 31,700 tweets is Sniffer. So
Sniffer's probably got the dub.
yeah.
Mitch, be careful.
37. Fuck me. How long? We gotta be at least level 40 before we take on Will.
Yeah, well, I
We're
was
trying
saying
to
get
get to
us
42.
all. Yeah, 42 is
seems like a good number.
That's what I always do in my like Heart Gold Soul Silver runs, and I don't really have trouble.
Because Will's first Zatu is level 40.
Yeah, he has 2, and one was his ace,
Dragonite
right?
is level 50, right? Or 55, something like that.
Lance's ace
50,
Dragonite
because
is
he has the
55.
hacked Dragonites at 50.
Yeah, 50 is the highest level then. Okay.
Oh. I thought it was 55.
No,
No, I
because
think
55
that's
is when you
Gen
actually evolve into Dragonite.
Yeah, he
So
does
the
not
joke
have
is
a
with
legit
Lance, it's
Dragonite.
like,
Oh,
how the
that's
heck does he
right.
have the Dragonite
Yeah.
at 50? He also has Rock Slide on Pterodactyl, which he cannot get.
If
in
you
this
cannot
gen.
get it, yes. Does
Lance
not
kinda-
land.
Lance kind of messed up.
Can't you
actually.
get it in Crystal?
Maybe Crystal, but not Gold and Silver.
Yeah, I believe you can
He can't get it in
teach
Red, Blue, Yellow.
Yeah, his Aerodactyl and RBY has Rock Slide, and you can't get it in RBY. You
What
have
about-
to trade it back from Gen 2.
What an absolute fiend.
Well,
He's a
all I can do is ice punch
He's
this
got a good
asshole.
Aerodactyl.
Please freeze.
First Ring's got the salute right now. Oh, get freaking owned.
He's a patriot.
Jack, did you see they revealed Leon's team?
I saw that there was a poster, but I didn't look. I did see one though.
Does he have
Okay.
Oh
Charizard?
Yeah,
my
see-
god.
I've seen
He
what his
does.
team is because they came out with like the same thing they did for the Cynthia battle, where they were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
here's like the kind of like the little clips of things." More so just like his mon doing a thing versus not necessarily just showing off like each kind of combatant sort of thing. But anyways, it makes one Pokemon in his team stand out very hard, and I bet you could guess which Pokemon it is.
Wow.
It's probably the one I saw.
I have a
No.
question.
It's one that
Oh,
Leon's
okay.
known for using.
Yeah, it's probably the one I saw then. Because it is the one I saw that is on Leon's team. In
The
the games.
Ralladon.
Yeah.
Lipard.
He has
No.
neither of those things.
Life
He-
Arc Ninja.
He has, because we knew what 3 of his Pokemon
Okay.
were, but we didn't know his other 3 Pokemon were, but it just makes Charizard stand out so much harder than before.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Why does the champion of Generation 8 have a Charizard as his age?
Do
I've
you
asked
want me
for
to
a
explain
million
it, or do you already know, or do you want me to explain it?
Funny.
Jack's like, what part don't you get?
Starts with Charizard, ends with Zard, brother.
Flying fire type?
They wanted to make Charizard 4, and then they said, you know what'll sell copies of this game? Charizard 4. What if we made it so you see it in the intro cutscene?
Anyone other than Jack can answer this. Why is Charizard so popular?
It's not.
Nobody knows.
Dragon.
Not? I don't know
Am I
about
allowed
that,
to
Chief.
speak?
No.
No.
I
Spoiled
singled
again.
you out by name, Jack.
So
I am literally in the slunging. This is messed up.
they kind of stacked the starters in favor to be Charizard to be the popular one of the OG day, I would say.
Oh yeah?
Because fire is an easy popular type. They can be like, you can use plants or water,
And he's
or
like a
you can
dragon
use
that breathes
fire,
right?
and then it turns into a dragon. And you go, oh shit, I'm not gonna not pick the dragon.
I don't know,
Granted,
but, like,
Venusaur and Blastoise are very cool.
I was gonna say, it's not like Charizard has bazookas on his shoulders, though. If he did, I might consider
Yeah,
it,
if we're
you know?
if I feel like I can get in on this case and not be like biased to Charizard, because I'm actually gonna go against the latter. I think Gen 1 is actually pretty neutral on not showing off like, oh, this one's better than the other. I think the only time it really deviates is the anime, but I think the anime was more so through the fact of a lot of stuff, because the anime started in like a year or so after it came out in Japan, so it was like, I mean, he didn't even get Charizard until like a year or so after that, so it was probably just like, people like Charizard, let's give Ash
Well,
Charizard.
when the game
He gets
came
all the
out,
starters.
Charizard's on the cover.
I mean, so is Venusaur and Blastoise.
Yes, but one of them is a fire-breathing dragon, and the other one is a frog.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but like, I
preface
guess, but
this-
when you put it like that, kind of sounds like you're saying that you think Charizard looks cooler than the others, which I don't think you're trying to say.
No, I'm saying that kids are just gonna look at it and go, dragon versus frog.
Well, I don't think that's how they like set it up necessarily, though. They're just kind of like the fire one's a dragon, and then like they thought of the other two, you know?
Well, I'm saying that people like Charizard because he got to be right on the box art of the first game, and the other one he was up against was Venusaur. And instinctively, a kid is going to walk over and say, I like the fire-breathing dragon one more so than anything else because it's a fire-breathing dragon.
I guess that's fair, but I don't think Tajiri and all them was like setting it up like that.
You
It was
don't
like,
think
this is the fire starter,
Tajiri-
this is the grass starter.
Didn't
Yoshi Tajiri himself.
sat there and said, you know what?
I think that
Fire.
there's a factor that's being
No,
forgotten here.
I think they were just like, let's make the Pokemon, and just so happened it was like Charizard was the more stereotypical cooler one, let's say. Like I don't think it was like a Gen 8 board meeting, like Incineroar and like Cinderace are gonna be the cool ones kind of thing. Because that kind of stuff happens today, like
I
will
don't
admit.
I don't think so either. I'm just saying they slapped Charizard on the box art and kids saw that when they saw Pokemon and they said the fire breathing dragon, that guy looks cool, and they said, okay, yeah, cool, he's the fire starter. And then everyone was like, I want the fire breathing dragon character, and they go, okay, here's Charizard merch, and people are like, buy the fire breathing dragon because that's the first thing you see when you play the game.
I get what you're saying, but I still feel
I
like
don't
there
know
was
what to
like,
tell you.
at least in Venusaur's camp, there's definitely like a fight on his end because he was on the other game. Then they did make blue version, but like that was like after the fact. So but like then if you get into red and blue, that's a little bit more complicated because that's like the stateside one. I think that's like probably more even fight because like I think people think Blastoise is cooler than Venusaur.
Think about this. Charizard is the only one that got to be in both of those sets of games. There's no blue and green.
I mean, you're not wrong. Well, I mean, I think that comes from just like at that point the solidification of the Charizard top.
Yeah, I'm just.
I'm gonna preface
Wait,
this
is
by
it
saying that I
It's
like
funny.
Venusaur.
You agree? I'm
I
sorry.
like Venusaur.
I like
We
Venusaur
can all
too.
agree that of the three, Venusaur is the worst one.
No,
Out of the final Evos?
I think Blastoise
Yeah.
is by far the worst.
What? How could you put Blastoise?
The concept
on
of
the
Blastoise
Venusaur
is
versus-
so lame and uncomfortable.
Venusaur
Oh, it's
versus
Turtle with Water
Blastoise.
King.
They're about even for me. Like, there will be days when I'm like, yo, Venusaur looks fresh, and then I'm like, yo, Blastoise, though? But, like, I'm not really, like, hating on either of them. I think they're really solid Pokemon.
I think Charizard's the least creative out of the three.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah.
Charizard's just
Yeah.
a
Is
dragon.
Jack going?
Yeah,
Alright.
he's just an
Yeah.
orange
I do
dragon.
think
There's
he
a
has
discussion.
You're I just hear Jack's voice, just like
I'm actually
you're
not
just
even mad. I'm like,
insulting
you know, he's
Charizard,
not-
and I just hear Jack.
No, he's
Jack is
just
the
giving, like,
Wojak that has,
valid,
like, the
like,
mask over the
feedback, like,
crying
I'm-
face.
No, it's good.
Jack's
It's
like,
good.
yeah, Charizard's basically.
Like, no, he's not wrong though. It's like Charizard's literally just a dragon. It's like
Yeah,
he's
but
an
I
orange
think-
dragon.
The simplicity of
He has,
his
like, a
design
fire
is his
tail.
strength.
Yeah, no, I will go off on like why Charizard's fucking badass, but like what Brendan is saying is like you got like a frog with a tree growing on its back, and then like this like big giant turtle with like water cannons out the shoulders, and like the dragon. It's like Charizard's definitely like the least like fantasyized. That's not a word, but like the least like added on aspects to it. They were just like, we're gonna do a dragon. I'm not gonna say he's not the best, because he, in my opinion, he is. It's just like, I definitely see where Brendan's coming from when he's like, Charizard is a very basic one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we got the big man on campus, Tangela.
Let's go! Hit him with the shoes. Do you think when Tangela is walking in the rain and then he gets to school and he goes into the gym, it's just like... oh,
The problem with Tangela's boots is that there's absolutely no, like,
it's got no laces.
there's no design at all on the sole, so it has no traction at all.
Do you think it has
Tangela goes
bones?
to walk on those freshly waxed gym floors and immediately eats it.
he like there's no like thump, it just sounds like a pile of jump rope hitting the ground, and then like he like flattens out a little bit.
You just hear like the sound of wet like cord hit the ground, and then you hear Tangle.
And it's
You're
like
like,
kicking
"Oh,
his
Tangle,
feet, trying to
come
get
over
back
here."
up.
Are you blowing your nose into my sleeve?
Ooh. Beth, that's gross.
Why are you doing that? Stop doing it!
I didn't actually.
No, you just blow your snot around. Your sinuses.
It won't come out.
Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know.
at the end of the day,
Road, I'm like 32.
the final message here that we can all agree on is
The
that
final countdown.
Feraligatr is the best
when
one of
were
the
we
Gen
talking
2
about
star.
Feraligatr?
We are now! Thanks for bringing it up, Jack.
Typhlosion exists.
Anytime, pal.
Totodile is a starter.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yes. yes.
Good job.
What do you mean for Relegator?
These are true facts.
We need an expert on this.
You just went, Totodile is a starter, and then Mitch went, yes. Good job.
Yeah. Did you
That
say
is a
for
correct
Relegator is a
statement.
starter?
Feraligatr is the best fully evolved Johto starter.
Oh, you didn't say
Final
fully
one.
No
evolved.
contest, honestly.
I
Yeah.
mean,
You just said starter.
honestly, like, kind of like the other two better.
Nah, Meganium
You don't
is
start
like
with that
TKO. It does not even fucking make
Meganium
the
is
rankings.
still a... Meganium is
Meganium may be the worst starter Pokemon.
No way.
That
Yours
is
is that bad.
absolutely ridiculous.
If-
statement.
If
Statement comes from somebody
Meganium's
underage.
head,
Utterly deranged.
if Meganium's head was like Chikorita's and Bayleaf's, it'd be really good. It's
No.
better than Typhlosion though. Typhlosion's ass.
Bayleaf and Chikorita's heads are different.
There's like 5 seconds of silence and Tad just goes, no.
Chikorita's head is cringe. It's bad.
What?
It's
The
stupid.
whole line is cringe and bad.
The line is good. You're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me that the Chestnut line is
Yes.
a better set of Pokemon than the Meganium line.
Yeah,
I ain't getting on that hill with you, Ethan. But
Yeah, the
Crack up.
Meganium's the worst starter is just a not hill to
The
die on.
Embo line, the Poplio line, the Super.
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!
I'm not hating on Polio. Polio doesn't exist, and I wish he did.
I can't believe this slander
That
right now.
would be a good line.
All right, what's with all this Tepig hate, huh? Huh?
That big is alright, but you gotta admit, Middle Evolution is fucked up, and
Yeah,
Embo is.
yeah. Pignite. I don't like Pignite, but me and Jack were talking about Pignite last night. Pignite is actually one of the best middle evos in terms of design, even though I think it's ugly and I don't like it. It
Yeah.
very much shows off the transition of Tepig to Emboar.
Brendan and I went on like a 2-hour long like conversation last night about like what makes a good transitional middle evo versus starter. It was a pretty good combo.
Next question.
Ivysaur is good. Charmeleon's good.
Ivysaur was like the gold standard. We
Yeah.
always
I
compared
think
to Ivysaur.
Grovyle is good, and I think Bayleaf are good.
War Turtle.
But
Bayleaf-
Charizard
Grovyle
isn't.
is okay. I think
What?
Grovyle is good.
Charizard isn't good.
I hate.
No, Charmeleon's good.
Grovyle.
Grovyle?
I said Charizard,
Grovyle's
not
a bad
Charmander.
transition.
Charizard's
Because-
uncreative,
because
but he's from
Trico
90s,
goes
so.
from Trico to Grovyle, and Grovyle has
Actually,
like
all
a leaf on its head, and then he like loses it into Sceptile and grows like a tree. Like there's, I feel like there's a weird.
Is fair, but I don't think it's a bad transitional.
No,
Pokemon.
I think Grovyle's awesome. It's just I feel like it's weird they gave him the leaf on its head just to get rid of that with Sceptile.
Wait,
Yeah, he's
Crocodile
right.
is good. A lot of these guys are actually good.
Yeah.
There's gonna be,
Crocodile
like,
looks like
50
a Neanderthal. I'm gonna be honest.
Crocodile's
Say-
not that good.
Alright, so
Crocodile
now I know how to piss everyone off in chat.
No, I'm
With
saying
their
that the
list.
bar was lower.
Oh, with the starter tier list, yeah, you'd be in scrambles and.
See,
moments.
they created Pokemon in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they
Yeah,
made
but
That's
150.
creative, isn't it?
Unfortunately.
It is correct. I'm saying that out of the 3 fully evolved Kanto starters, Beth, Charizard is the least creative one because he's just an orange dragon.
They were
Yeah.
all
You
created
can make
in
the
the
argument
90s.
that like Blastoise could be because like
He's not
Blastoise
just
is
an
like
orange dragon. He has a
blue
fire on his
turtle
tail.
with cannons, and then like Charizard is orange dragon with fire tail. I
don't
think
know
I
about
Venusaur is
that.
probably the
Last
most
choice
creative one.
is not that creative.
But having a
Last choice is not that creative.
having a turtle with bazookas in its shell is an inherently more creative design choice than just saying this is a dragon.
And he
Yeah,
also
I
has a
definitely give
fire
it a
burning on his tail, which was not done before.
Like,
Make-
I
make a
say
point that I
my
haven't
piece,
heard
and
yet.
then 3 of you go off at the same time.
There is something that I have not heard brought up yet that I wish to bring to the class discussion.
Go
Discuss
ahead.
bold, if you would.
It's yours,
Mr.
Ethan.
Popcorn, over to
Charizard is
you.
cool in Japan.
Based, you can
because-
stop.
Because, that's not what an Eastern dragon looks like. It's a Western idea of a dragon. Yeah, it's normal to
That's
us in the West, but like
Very-
you have like kami and stuff in Japan, and like the legless, or maybe they have the arms depending on what they are, like the Chinese dragons, but you don't have that like the 2 arms,
6 bone
2 legs,
structure.
like standing like
Yeah, there's
full-on
like
wings and
aren't
everything,
aren't dragons in Japan and like China more akin to like a Gyarados more so
Yeah,
than
like
like a
Cersei.
Charizard?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Because that's the whole thing. Like, there's a legend. I don't know if it's in Japan. I think it's in Japan, where it's like Koi goes up a waterfall and becomes a dragon at the top, and that's what Gyarados and Magikarp are based off of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my point is, with Charizard, that part of the appeal of it is this idea of being like, whoa, what is that thing? Because you recognize the cabbage, and you recognize the turtle.
Cabbage.
But then you look at a giant dinosaur that maybe, these young Japanese children in the 90s hadn't seen, like, a Western iteration of a dragon
And
before.
also-
And they're like, the heck is that thing? And that's cool.
And you know they like their Western culture over there. Freaking FromSoft can't stop jacking off the medieval time.
And Hideo
God.
Kojima making, like, different versions of General MacArthur from actual U.S. history as Metal Gear Solid
know-
fans.
Meganium may not be the worst starter, because I just remember that Delphox exists.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh my
literally,
God.
that was
I
like
listed,
one of the
like,
first
5 of the
ones that
worst.
came
That's
to
also
mind.
worse.
One of the first ones that came to mind when you said that
You
statement,
know.
Ethan. I was like, surely you jest.
Meganium isn't fur bait.
I have to go watch the last 2 episodes of Breaking Bad now because I'm almost done and I'm so excited. But let me just take to the Google for a second to send you 2 pictures, Ethan.
Okay.
What?
If one of them is Chespin, I know what he looks like.
It's not Chespin.
Chespin's not the bad one.
It's not Chespin.
Chespin is the best out of the line. Like, Chespin is
There-
good.
There's this thing,
Yeah, Quilladin, he's alright.
and then there's
I
this
hate
guy.
Quilladin, bro. What the
There's
How
this
could you?
fella.
Okay, Brennan, I'm gonna stop you right there.
You're
How
telling
could you
me-
look at Belly
you're telling me
Song
you
and look
actually
at Quilladin
think-
and be like, Quilladin fucking sucks and is a disgrace, and this guy is hilarious and funny. It's like, you're on crack. if
Because
you're not
telling me-
awesome.
Quilladin was not the first thing I saw. Chespin was the first thing I saw. And Chespin is a little squirrel dude with a hoodie.
I love
That is a balloon. No point in his
wants to
whole
get mad?
life was he supposed to be like, oh,
You're telling me
in my mind did I
Quilladin
think it was
is
going to
better
turn
than
into a
Bailey.
balloon.
Bailey just sucks.
I honestly don't even know where that comes from. He's a sauropod. He's a chill dude.
Score Bunny and
He's a
S
little
utterly deranged
peaceful
statement.
This
sauropod.
is. This list is wants- pretty who cringe wants already. to Look get at
mad?
Chikorita.
He-
and
He's got 3 out of 5 in S though. I ain't gonna lie. He's
Yeah,
got
this is not a bad list already.
He has some decent S's, yeah. I'll
Flake
give him that,
Coco's a
but, like,
little low, but
Flake Coco is a little low. I feel it's a little
Mitch, you're starting with
Otherwise,
Sprigatito?
Mitch, your C tier kind of sus, I'm gonna be honest.
Mitch, you're starting with Sprigatito?
I am.
Okay, so
Wait,
that's
no.
like
Now
that's like
that's
Okay. Brendan, we have a bigger sample size. than
yeah. I
Sprigatito
didn't think as many people
fans.
were starting with Sprigatito as I thought.
Okay, putting aside Mitch's weird taste in Pokemon here, why is the Totodile one not cropped properly?
He's large and he's in charge.
That's
Not me. I don't know what the fuck is going on. With
Are
that.
you counting the whole line for this or just the start?
No, just the starting.
You really hate
just the
Popplio
first.
that much?
I
Poplio's a
just-
bro.
Popplio
kind
is
of tough, dude.
Popplio would go in F tier for me if it was an
What?
F tier.
I hate
Popplio,
Popplio. He's such a good
Popplio,
boy.
and actually the frog. What's his name?
Froakie?
Froakie.
Froakie. I hate those two.
I don't think
Wow.
Papio's the worst one, but like he's
Goddamn.
really bad.
Someone saw us do as Greninja at the Big Four, didn't they?
Where's this pop?
No, I'm playing the Big Four. I had to
Right,
leave.
right.
Hang on.
Yo,
where's
you know
the-
who is F tier?
Have a
Where's-
good night, y'all.
Where's the middle
Good
of
night,
Later,
Thomas.
Pokemon?
You know who is F tier?
Rion?
Sobble.
Sobble? Yeah,
Aye.
fuck Sobble for real.
I like Inteleon on principle, but Sobble and Drizzile? Is that his name?
Drizzile.
Yeah, Drizzile, yeah.
Fuck those two.
I think that's literally the best way to put Inteleon friends. Like, I love him on principle.
Okay, here we go.
Drizzile, I think, is my least favorite of any starter thing ever. I think he looks so ugly.
Yeah, it's bad.
Drizzile. I dislike Raboot more than I dislike Drizzile.
Goddamn. Say it again for the ones in the back.
I
I don't see the hype for Raboot. Brandon's like, Raboot's so goat, and I'm like, you have issues, you need to be on a list.
I'm a British middle schooler.
You have issues. Oh my god.
There's no
Raboot?
denying that Raboot is literally just a British middle schooler. That's it.
I was gonna say he gives off big middle school energy, which like makes sense because he's the awkward middle evolution. But like, man, they did it a little too well. You know what I mean?
Get me my snarky middle evolutions, not my like cringe, like awkward middle evolutions.
Not
Make them like
not the
overconfident
furries.
teenagers, not the like the oh I'm sorry, I spilled my spaghetti on your porch.
What the fuck?
That's like all of the Galar Milios.
Yeah, Gallery Evos don't go hard.
Thwacky, the bean man.
The bean, man.
Let's go, Mitch. Groddle is S tier. Let's
Hold on,
go.
fucking Quilava and S, you're on drugs.
Yo,
No
why is
way.
Quilava dabbing?
I
I
love
do
Quilava.
Quilava.
I don't
I
know.
love the entire Cyndaquil line. It's so good.
All the middle evolutions in Gen
Yo,
2 are awful.
Duat is not D, brother.
Duat is literally like, that's like getting
Yo,
close.
Brandon gets it. Brandon should be taken off the list. He gets it.
No, we're about to put it back on. Hold on.
Brixton and Ace, someone put Mitch on a list. Oh no, man. Brixton and Ace sucks.
I'm ready. I want to
Really
hear him.
appreciate
I want to
that.
hear him to
Hang
come
on.
out.
Where the fuck?
I'm-
you didn't
I'm
even
going-
put Raboot on the list.
It didn't
That's
show.
the
It
Gen
didn't
1
have it.
part here.
No, it didn't have it.
That's funny, man.
Jesus Christ, what
Um,
is this night?
All right. So for the Gen 8 ones, Raboot
We have to
would
grind,
probably,
so we have to make our own entertainment.
Man,
Raboot
people
would
are
probably
fucking
be
going
A.
off on Croydon tonight. I don't think he's that bad. I don't think he's good. I don't think he's that bad.
Hang on, Raboot would be
I-
A.
You guys have some
What's
unresolved
insanity?
trauma with Quilladin.
Thwacky would be like C.
I hate Chestnut more than I hate Quilladin, if that helps.
Who's the middle evolution for Sobble?
Drizzile.
That would be D.
D for Drizzile.
Yo, I can't
Did you
believe
put
you
them
put
all in
Sir.
D?
Mitch, I can't believe you put Servine in D.
Survive.
Literally,
Yo,
the only
Who's
reason
that
he,
Pokemon?
the only reason I would think about putting him in C is because
It's
of
gotta
that.
be. You'll never beat my Servine.
All right,
Servine.
this is the one that
Wow,
might actually get
Servine.
people upset.
Who's that Pokemon?
I didn't realize you liked Snivy so much, East.
Oh, Snivy is like I think one of the coolest Pokemon ever. I love Snivy.
Snivy's
really
slick.
like
I like
that.
Snivy a lot.
Yo, why is
Snivy-
Fue
Why
Coco
does
in
everyone
C?
hate the duck?
I just
I
want to
just
know
don't,
why
man.
Fue Coco's in C.
Fuck with the
I
duck.
hate the the craft singles on the past two fire.
You
types.
literally don't understand.
What? Understand what? Understand what?
So Tajiri
They're
was
heating
like,
pads.
Tajiri was like Sugimori. I need them to get even hotter. These gens. We need the fire to go up. And
Yeah.
then they added heating pads.
Oh,
It just
okay,
makes
yeah,
sense.
Heating pads. I'm sorry that they're holding their little packet of icy hot in their face. My bad.
Are the Gen 6 starters just the worst ones?
I think
Or is it the Gen 8 ones?
so.
I'd say
I
Gen
think
8.
so.
All right, this is where
Gen
is where
6
everyone's
is
gonna start yelling.
solely carried by Greninja.
I
Get
do
Koga,
not like
get-
Greninja.
Get Koga's got the fleet on his back.
I do not like Greninja.
Though I do like
That's
Chestnut,
okay.
and I like Chestnut and Chespin. Quilladin I could like do without because I think he's just a rotund man, and I don't really like it. But
This
I
is
think
where
the-
everyone
I
starts.
think it's a. I think
talking
Let's
Chestnut
go.
and Chespin is a flavor fail,
look at
but
your D tier to see
I don't know why Cinderace is an S, but Decidueye is, and that's good.
Sicken me, Mitch. I let you into my home.
Alright. Charizard is
I
actually
think
like
the
B
entire
tier.
Froakie line is like just
I'm just messing with you, man.
Worst? I don't know, bro.
Torterra is an A tier pick, though. That's for sure.
I did put Charizard in D tier just for you, Jack, but it probably would be B.
You're just baiting me, and it worked.
It would Charizard would be
D
B.
tier.
Froggator's way too low.
I
Froggator.
kind of agree with the Samurott pick. I don't really like Samurott.
Oh,
I
I
don't
will
like
go
it.
I will go off on Samurott if we're doing that.
Samurot's rad.
Samurott is
have-
cool, but he should not evolve from Duat. Like, that is not a thing that should have
That's
existed.
me
That
with
whole line,
Greninja.
I don't
I
vibe
hate
with.
Greninja's entire evolution line. It doesn't make any sense at all to me.
I actually said the same thing to Brendan last night. I was like, I like Greninja, I like Froakie, I like Frogadier. I don't see how Frogadier went to Greninja.
I don't know why they went French, Japan. Like,
I
it
don't know
just
how-
doesn't make sense. Like,
He's an
Frogadier-
RPG class, my guy.
Yeah,
I
he's
think the
yeah,
most
but you know what?
egregious middle
You know what?
form to
You're-
fully evolved
you're-
is Thwacky to Rillaboom.
You're one-handed sword.
Brendan brought that one up last night, too.
He goes from a bean to Goku King Kong, and it just does not track. At no
Sean, mate.
point is it
Sean,
like,
what'd you
yes.
say?
Why is all of Gen 5 in D tier?
I do not like
Fuck
Gen 5.
for real.
I do not
Mitch,
The
like
Gen
You're
5 starters, I'm sorry,
crap.
the games are fine. The Gen 5 starters.
Give me the tier
Kinda
maker.
go.
Pass me the tier
Give me
maker.
the tier maker. Pass the
Give
tier maker.
it, fork it over. Give me the link.
Hold me back. Hold me back.
You wanna know why, especially why the Froakie line doesn't make sense? Is because you have Froakie, who is supposed to mean French croaky, which means French,
I'm
cock
sorry.
crow, or French crogunk in,
Uh-huh.
in French. And then you have Frogadier. And Frogadier means brigadier, which were like heavily armored French musketmen, essentially. And then you have a ninja. Like, yeah, RPG classes, but you don't multi-class from musketman to ninja. That's
He
the
turns
opposite.
into a
That's what
grenadier ninja.
You literally don't get it.
You don't multi-class grenadier ninja. It's not a thing that you do.
Why
Why
would
is he
you?
a ninja? What the fuck?
Because
Right.
all the final Kalos starters are RPG classes. So like he's the rogue, Chestnut is like the paladin tank, and then Delphox is the wizard.
Oh man.
Yeah, but like it stays, Fox wizard, and then it goes Acorn
Yeah.
tank, and then it goes.
No, you cannot defend Chespin going to Chestnut is not as egregious as Froakie going to Greninja. Like, Quilladin does not look like Chestnut at all.
Yeah.
There's literally no comparison.
It turns into
Yeah.
a hazelnut from an acorn, and then from a hazelnut into a much
He's-
larger hazelnut.
I'm gonna be as nice as I can with this. You are coping.
He just turns from a circle to a bigger circle to a circle that's mid-explosion. That's all that does.
So you should put like D tier, it's just like your shit opinion.
These are all the fully evolved. I want to start with the little boys.
I got you, Brendan. I saw one when I was looking this up for the bit.
Okay, thank you.
It's like
Just mash A on Tectonic so it gets some XP.
Okay. Jack, what the fuck is this?
It's a. Oh, don't look at him. It's Charmander.
Wow, look at him go.
dang.
I'm trying to think of
It's
other
for the bit.
makers that are
I actually
funny.
like a good amount of the final Evos, but I was like, this would be funny if I just put Charizard.
Alright, 1 second. No, I should probably keep playing gold. I was gonna stream doing this. Alright. Beat up that thing. Alright, so we're gonna start with the
Episode
Kanto.
10, grinding and arguments.
Bulbasaur goes in S. Charmander goes in A.
Respectable.
Squirtle goes in A.
Also respectable.
Chikorita goes in B. Cyndaquil goes in A. Totodile goes in S. Trico goes in B. Mudkip goes in C. I skipped Torchic, I'm sorry.
I
Torchic!
can't believe you went out of Dex order. I'm so fucking
Torchic
perturbed.
also goes in C. Turtwig is S. Chimchar is B. Piplup is A. Where am I? Gen 5. Snivy
Snivy.
goes in C. Tepig goes in A. Oh, I don't have Fuecoco.
I assume it'd be like A for you.
Yeah, Fuecoco would be A or A+. I don't really like this A+ one being here. I'm just gonna get rid of it.
I usually just do. I do like the best, S, A, B, C, D, the worst. Those are the tiers
Yeah.
I usually do.
Where am I? Oshawott. Oshawot's like a B. I like him more than Snivy. What? Gen 6?
Chespin.
Chespin goes in B.
Chespin. Yeah.
Fennekin goes in C. Froakie goes in C.
Wow, I know you like Froakie more.
I like when X&Y came out, I was like, I'll just go with the frog because I haven't done water in a while. I like none of them like super screamed out. Now that I'm older, I'm like, I like Chespin, but I know the rest of his line, so I don't want anything to do with it. Where am I now? Gen 7. Rowlet is S. Litten. Top of C. Poplio goes in B. Grookey is like bottom of B. Scorbunny C. Sobble is D. Quacks.
What else is in your D right now? Is Sobble?
It's
the
just
only one?
Sobble.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't
Sprigatito
remember anything else.
goes in C. Quaxley goes at the bottom of C. And Fuecoco's an A.
Alright, this one
Average Fuecoco enjoyer. I didn't know you like Torchic so much, Ethan.
Yeah, I like Torchic. He's a 5. I don't like Combuskin, but I do like Blaziken.
You don't like cock?
I didn't say I didn't like cock.
My mistake.
Yeah, I just realized this does not have Gen 8 or 9. Oh no, it does. Never mind.
No, I see Scorbunny
it
at the
just
bottom
doesn't
of
have
D for you.
Yeah. I was thinking of Thwackey. I'm like, I didn't rate Thwackey. It's like I totally forgot Grookey exists. And fuck Scorbunny and his whole line. And go straight to hell.
Whoa. Control Z that. Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen.
What happened?
I accidentally moved something on the stream when I was trying to drag something. Yes, replace the file. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ooh, this has like Pokemon from Mystery Dungeon and XV
What's in
and
Mystery Dungeon? That's not.
Brendan
He goes
average grass
unclaimed.
type enjoyer.
for starters.
What a guess.
Starters like with like Mystery Dungeon and like XD and
Oh,
Skitty. Yo,
yeah.
same way.
So you have like Skinny, Eevee, Pichu, Riolu, Munchlax, Machoke.
What was it? What was it you were thinking of that one time? And you were like, I swear I played as this character in Mystery Dungeon, and I was like, physically impossible.
Munchlax?
Yeah.
I promise I did.
Munchlax is in Sky.
I promise I played the Munchlax. I got the debugged version of Explorers of Time.
Yeah, I don't think you can get it as a starter though.
No,
I
you
think can
can't,
have it as a partner.
because we looked it up, and I was like, yeah, I'm as a partner, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, you could have just switched over and like thought you were the Munchlax.
I do not own Explorers of Sky. I always wanted it.
I do too. I don't own it
He
yet.
was transplanted from another universe into this one where you can't. Really
Yeah, you got QPU misaligned.
Fuck is Grovyle? Yeah, Grovyle's cool. Grovyle.
Every Mystery Dungeon starter, bro. Anything after Explorers of Sky is going straight to trash. Hope you know that.
Goodbye,
Which
Axio.
one can you be Growlithe? Like Super Mystery Dungeon? Or
Yeah,
something?
Yeah, fucking hook me up with that game. God damn.
Probably one of the.
Yo, let me play as Elekid.
Probably one of the Wii ones. The WiiWare, like Japan exclusive ones. Is probably.
Oh
one
my
of the-
god.
You can
Yeah,
play as
like,
Wooper.
those ones are whack.
Who the fuck would want to be Why Not? You literally cannot attack.
Yo,
Rust
you can be
based, actually.
Wooper.
Straight to trash with Why Not. Fuck Togepi too. All the baby Pokemon going fucking Pichu. Get the hell out of here.
Yo, when can you be Wooper?
I'm gonna put all the awesome ones from Blue Rescue Team in S, like Psyduck, Cubone, and Machop. Like, that's straight S. No fucking doubt.
Yeah.
Guys.
What?
I'm not the only one. This is like a forum post of someone in January of 2009, before Explorers of Sky release, saying that saying that they got Munchlax as their starter. And multiple people in this thread saying, yeah, they got it.
Man, this is weird. Pokemon is his first time. Munchlax, the worst to be. I was excited when personalities said I'd fit Munchlax. Now that I'm facing Dialga, I think he's the worst Pokemon to be at the moment. What the heck?
I mean, that makes sense. You've put a fat ass against the god of time.
Another in my favor. I didn't lie. I didn't.
Munchlax,
not
a good starter?
It's not that I didn't believe you, it's just I remember we looked it up and Munchlax was not on the list.
I can't believe it. I can't.
But I guess he
believe
is. Maybe he's like a secret rare you can get.
I guess so.
I always thought Munchlax
in
was
Time
on
and Darkness, he's not available as a partner, but in Sky, he's only available as a
You had to have played Sky, dude.
I don't
No,
own
no, no, no,
Sky.
no, no, no. In Time and Darkness, you can play as him, but he's
Oh.
not available as a partner. But in Sky, he's only available as a partner. You
Oh,
can't-
okay. Okay. So I know you played Time.
'Cause I was gonna say, like, I thought in Time and Darkness you could, and only in Sky you couldn't.
Yo, average Dewat Enjoyer has entered the chat.
I can't believe this. I have
Troyzile based.
Trying to gaslight East over here. I got your back.
Thank you. I had to look up.
I wasn't
2009
trying to
forum
necessarily.
posts.
It just kind of happened.
But like, I remember it being like we were in college. You guys were like, "That's not possible." And I was like, "What?"
I stand corrected. It is possible. So you did it.
It was. Oh my god. Finally, Munchlax, you may rest in peace. I never did beat Primal Dialga. I was way too underleveled. I don't know what I do wrong in the Mystery Dungeon games, but like, I never am high leveled enough. Ever.
I love the Mystery Dungeon games.
Yeah, I love them.
I should preface that by saying I like Explorers of Time, Darkness and Sky, and Red and Blue Rescue Team.
I like Red and Blue
It's
Rescue
very
Teams.
much the Paper Mario of the Pokemon series. Where the first two games are good, and the rest don't make the mark.
Alright.
Is it Super Mystery Dungeon is like the worst
I like
one?
the Decidueye.
Super Mystery Dungeon's the Gen 6. I think
Thank
Gates
you.
to Infinity is considered the worst one.
Oh, that's the shitty one. The one
Gates
that's
to
like-
Infinity is
like a
Animal
circle.
Crossing.
I think you're putting Cinderace too far down. But
What do you
that's
mean?
just me.
Is Cinderace not in the lowest possible tier?
Oh, what is up with the pictures for this one?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Why is everyone hate
I
Cinderace?
don't know. Cause he's not a rabbit. He's just a dude.
Fuck Cinderace. But not in like a weird kinky way.
Yeah, there's like a fundamental design philosophy that's off with Cinderace.
I don't know you were not in on Swampert.
Yeah, Swampert's like the worst part of the Mudkip line.
At one point, Brendan and I were talking about the starters, and we were like, and he was like, a lot of starters, like, we were talking about like ones that are on all fours and standing up, and I was like, Swampert gets up and then dabs in Gen 4, and Brendan was like, Swampert's an ugly fuck.
The rest of his line is cute as shit, and then Swampert's just like, I'm like, oh.
There are no cute fully evolved Pokemon.
What about Mega Swampert?
I mean, wait, is that like in general, or are you talking just starters?
I mean, like anything that evolves twice, it doesn't evolve into like a fully evolved cute.
Have you
Pokemon.
seen the
Reuniclus.
Look at that kid.
Dragonite.
Clefable.
Okay, you know what? I'll give you Dragonite.
Reuniclus.
Yo,
Absol.
Reuniclus cute too, yeah.
Reuniclus is
Absol
not
does
cute.
not evolve twice.
That is
Because he got Mega.
Gengar?
Tropius.
Gengar's not cute.
Banana mode.
Yeah, have you seen
Dunsparce.
Banana Mode?
I have seen Banana Mode. I'll never be the same.
Because there's Baby
I'll
Mode,
never
which is
be
just
the
a banana. And then there's Tropius, and then he is Banana Mode.
I can't believe they decided to just call him Tropius and then his modes after his name. For all of his names.
I
They
can't
didn't
imagine
even
playing.
change the Pokemon name.
I can't imagine playing a mystery dungeon game, getting fucking Azumarill as your.
Yeah, that would be kind of
First
shit.
of all.
I got
Uh,
Riolu.
it's
Like,
like, wow.
Porygon Z
I
is
guess-
cute in like a glitchy kind of way.
Who?
Porygon Z.
Yeah, I mean Porygon. Yeah, you can't make Porygon ugly if you tried.
Yeah, I like Porygon.
Porygon's ugly to begin with.
1.
Yeah.
Porygon
like 'em all.
Alpha.
Like in terms of like cute. Like I like the whole line, but
Yeah,
like
the
in terms
cutest
of
one
cute,
is
I think-
Porygon base.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Porygon 1's cute.
Cute.
Porygon
I'm
2
just
is a
going
little
for the
weird, but
I'm just going for the argument that being like, I think you could call Porygon Z cute in like a he's so weird kind of way.
I
Yeah.
love the fact that scientists had the ability to draw a Pokemon in 3D on a computer and make it real, and they were like, make them a duck.
give him a beak.
Like, do you
How
guys
how
think
about
we're gonna
this?
get- You guys think we're gonna get a Pokemon based off of Greeble in Gen 9?
Yo, we can only
The
hope.
Grungle Bungle Balls.
Yeah.
I can only hope we get a
What
Dude,
the fuck did you just say?
fucking gaslit myself.
Dude,
went
I wasn't
back
gonna
to
say
the
anything.
Wikipedia page for the Greebles, and it no longer references them also being called the Grungle Bungle Balls.
But you took a
What?
screenshot, I'm pretty
It has
sure.
It has been edited so it no longer references them as Grungle Bungle Balls.
A Greeble or Nerny is. Oh wait, no, this is different.
This
It's
isn't right.
Greebles Psychology is the page on Wikipedia. I need to like go to the edits on this page so I can figure out when someone took out the Grungle Bungle Balls.
What are you talking about?
Dude, you missed this entire
Yeah, you
conversation.
you
I
missed a
don't know
really funny
how.
chat.
'Cause I-
Here's
I
a
put
shit
it-
post.
Greeble
There was a
actually
shit post a
explains
few
it.
months or like a couple weeks ago.
It was from r/internet funeral, which is just like fucking funny images that out of context are just like otherworldly. And it's like a picture of this weird like 3D printed purple thing. And it's from Wikipedia, and it says a Greeble, invented novel object used as stimulus in psychology. And it's like this weird like purple like goblin thing that's like super low poly. And I had to find this Wikipedia article, and I was like pulling excerpts out of it. And this is me quoting it. The Wikipedia page is for Greebles as well. Quote, the Greebles, or commonly known as Greebly, Greebletons, or Grungle Bungle Balls, are artificial objects designed to be used as stimuli in psychological studies.
Yes.
And then I commented that Grungle Bungle Balls sound like the Cheezer Wine Antag. And then Tad says, excuse me, Cheezer Wine Antags have great names that are way classier. Who could forget the Dark Skier or Maximus Man? Greebles
Or-
were viewed on a Macintosh computer monitors of 72 pixels per inch.
Yo,
Experimentation-
r/Greebles?
It was r/Greebles? No way.
I literally just looked up Greebles, it's the third result.
Greebling, if you didn't know, is the idea of putting like a whole bunch of cubes and stuff on plastic. So it's like if you look at like the Lego Death Star, and some people want to like trick out their Lego Death Stars, and they're just putting a whole bunch of extra stuff on it. That's Greebling it.
The Lego
Or
Death
like
Star is a Greeble.
just talking about
Grungle
Star
Bungle
Wars in general. A lot of the sets that they actually built out of plastic and stuff, all the extraneous little, just tiny little bits that they have on it, that's Greebling. It's like it's a word used for that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard it like years ago, and then I saw this Wikipedia page just now because I looked up Greebles to try to find the Greeble Eagle Bobble Bonga Bongas. whatever
The
that is.
fuck?
Humongous Hongalongodongas.
And I saw the Greebling page, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the thing. Or Nernies is the other word for Greebles, apparently. Not the cool psychological Greebles, like the plastic one.
Yeah. Thrilling.
I guess.
Anyway, the study behind the Greebles was actually really interesting. So they wanted participants to be able to identify the names of all the Greebles. And so they would like show them it, and it's like, okay, what's the name of this Greeble? And they would have to try to put the name to the face of this object that was completely made up. To see if like,
Oh
you
yeah,
could, like,
yeah,
recognize it.
yeah.
And they found that people who have, I forget what it's called, but there's like a disorder that you have where you do not recognize people's faces, like your brain literally can't memorize them.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I just
And
remember the name.
yeah, and they were able to identify which Greebles were which like their names and like to the object, but they could not identify people's faces and put names to them. So it's like a different part of the brain that you use for memorizing faces versus objects. So anyway, they called them Grungle Bungle Balls for some reason, but maybe they didn't because Wikipedia got rid of that.
Literally 1984.
Literally 1984.
Glossopagnosia.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Sure.
The inability to see faces.
There he is. I was looking for this guy.
I'm hopping off for the night, guys.
Alright, see you tomorrow,
What
East.
time will
Thanks
we
for
do
coming.
tomorrow?
Later. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Wait. He said.
Wait, what? Yes.
Yes.
I said, what are we doing tomorrow? Is there a plan?
Nothing really. We're just gonna eat a lot of food and
Hang out.
like only kind of, sort of, not really a Halloween party. So like, dress up if you want, don't if you don't.
Might wear the Charizard onesie. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, go for it. Alright, well, yeah. See you
What
there.
time?
Tentatively, like 5:36 start time, but I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, let us know.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out, East.
Thanks,
Have a
East.
good one, boys.
Bye.
Goodbye, stream.
So Jack, I was like,
Huh?
I need to pick up something for the party tomorrow, and I was like, oh, I've got to get the Count Chocula and the Blueberry and the Frankenberry.
The Frankenberry, yeah.
The triple set.
Forgot
and
we
I couldn't
talked
find them
about that.
anywhere.
No way. What? Were they like
No
sold
one
out
has
or?
any of them. No, I just don't. They like weren't in the store. I'm like, what?
That's too
There's
bad.
no blueberries, no
I-
Count Chocula.
I
no
thought I saw
Frankenberry?
one somewhere like a few weeks ago. Maybe I was mistaken. I guess.
What am I gonna do now?
That's too bad. I wanted to eat. what was it the day we did? It was like the frame one Frankenberry.
Frankenberry. Yeah, because we were doing like cereal tier lists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cereal
And I couldn't
mascot tier
identify
list.
what Frankenberry was, and you're like, "Oh, that's Frankenberry." I'm like, "How did you identify that so fast?"
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
yo,
it's
that's
frame one
Frankenberry.
Frankenberry, and then just Brian posted the fucking meme.
Yeah, frame one
Frame one
Frankenberry.
Frankenberry.
Yeah, it was like us, Mitch, and Brian.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh
hype
god, the
event.
fucking what were those things called?
Oh
that
my
had
god,
horns?
these guys!
What?
You like twisted their little fucking.
This thing
ears
Brendan just
and they made
posted.
Yeah, the is.
Is? They were
Zizzles.
like a fucking Happy Meal toy at one point.
Yeah, they're
Zizzles.
they're a fucking creature, my guy.
Yeah, I
Black
had the
Creature.
Happy Meal toy, and I actually had like the real Izzle. Like I had like them both.
They're
I
a
was a cool
threat.
kid. Yeah, that thing is like that is a La Creatura.
That could
That's
take
the best
out a
way to put
man.
it.
A whole
Yeah.
squad of them.
That has taken out a man.
That one in particular. Look at the death in his eyes.
He is taking a life.
Do it again too, if you could.
Oh, he would, 100%. As soon as he stops sticking to this goddamn table.
just get off!
Isn't it like a speaker? Isn't that what he did?
Yeah, he's like a speaker.
It just like makes noise. Did you like plug something into it for it to play?
You just like switched it on and then you like waggle its little ears and it goes like.
Yeah, like 2000.
Yeah, like that.
I was not ready for when we were at Jack's place and we were watching early 2000s nostalgia commercials.
Dude, he
And it
pulled
plays
out.
the fucking Robo-Raptor commercial, and Jack, without a word, gets up, opens up his closet, and grabs his Robo-Raptor from the closet, and then switches it on, and it starts moving.
That sounds awesome.
actually criminal.
It was an epic experience. I didn't know there was a Roboraptor commercial. I just had the guy.
That was insane.
I
Welcome
like
back,
didn't
East.
place what you were doing right away. You were like, "Hey Mitch, could you move over for a second? I need to get in the closet." And then someone like made comment. I was like, "Wait, are you gonna get a Roboraptor from the closet?"
Yeah, 'cause I
He
think
just turns around with it like in his arms because it's so big. He's like, "I don't know what you guys are checking."
Because I think Mitch was like, surely you're not grabbing a Roboraptor. I was like, no.
Alright, I am also getting off. Audio.
Oh,
Oh,
Alright,
I guess
thanks
East
for
came
coming.
back, but
Oh, okay.
I ain't heading out. Adios.
Okay.
He hasn't said anything since he came back.
Yeah, he butt dialed back in.
Wait, East came back?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still
he's-
here.
Oh,
Allegedly.
weird. I don't know what's up with that, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like the frog.
I'm happy for you.
What'd you say, Ethan?
Belly Bolt,
Belly bolt.
or whatever his name is.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
Belly
that's it.
Bolts.
I guess ability is
He's a friend.
cool.
He's friend-shaped.
Fuck.
Definitely French shaped, that's for sure.
Not the best Generation 9 Pokemon we've seen so far.
I mean, what else can top Cerule Edge?
Sean's got
honest.
taste, let's be real.
Cloth. Thank you very much.
Ethan, when he
That's
goes,
very Ethan
it's
Cage.
not the best Gen 9 Pokemon. Observe, places dumb rock type on the table.
Yeah.
There he goes.
His fucking Cookie Monster eyes, like, fucking rattle around.
I love how his eyes can like turn like full on, like 360 around.
Oh,
It's just,
his
like,
big dumb eyes are his actual eyes.
Those are his electric cannons on the side of his head. I'll have
my
you now.
God. And his fucking little nostrils are his eyes, and it's like, no, they're not. Don't fucking start with
Did
me.
you see the part where he's taking a snooze in the middle of the field?
No.
It's cute as shit. It's nighttime and he's just chilling. He sits down and he takes a snooze. And he's
It's like
happy
one of
with
those wheel
doing it.
wobbles that has like a fucking weight in the bottom, so he doesn't fucking fall over. You like push him and he's like.
And then that's how he charges his electricity.
That's not a move. That's called getting the shit kicked out of you.
That's his ability.
It's Wobbuffet. You're gonna come out and you say Wobbuffet is cool.
yo, Wobbuffet is kind of cool.
Yeah, Wobbufet's alright.
Yeah, what the fuck? His ability's cool. Have you ever seen someone use charge?
No.
No.
Exactly, and now you don't have to, because the ability does it for you.
I'm gonna reject every one of these cookies. God damn.
I think I used charge once, realized it was not a cool electric move, and it never used it again.
He said, this shit's useless. I can just Thunderbolt him twice.
Exactly. Double the fun.
Electromorphosis. Oh boy.
This Wurmple evolves into a Dustox. That would be annoying if not.
I'm gonna click see all Pokemon here and like point out all the Pokemon that are better than Belly Bolts.
How dare you?
All 3 starters.
That can't be true.
It can't be true, you hate Sprigatito.
That's true. He's better than Sprigatito.
We win.
Armor Rouge is cooler. Both the legends are cool. I don't like Miraidon that much, but both the legends are cooler. Cerule Edge is cooler. Satitan beats him. Cyclizar doesn't. Farigiraf.
Lizard.
Alright, I forgot about Grafaiai. He was there.
Yeah, I kinda just like showed him off and I forgot about him.
Yeah. Fido is alright. I don't know if Fido. They're on parity. Cloth, my boy.
My sweet prince.
My prince.
I hope you catch the
Prince.
big cloth.
I like Cloth. Lechonk. Oh, I forgot about Wiglet. Yo!
What's up,
Wiglet for the first
Wiglet?
time all over again.
What's
I
up,
like
Wiglet?
Wiglet.
What's up, Wigglers?
What's up, Wiggler Nation?
Wiggler Nation.
It's
oh,
pronounced
man.
Wigla.
Wow.
Man, they just made Wiglet and like, check it out. And everyone was like, alright, cool.
Here you go. We need it.
Wiglet's such an odd Pokemon. I don't
It's
know.
alright. I don't hate him.
Wiggler.
He's a long boy.
I don't hate him. I just thought it was weird that they did the whole like he's not connected to Diglett, guys. And it's like okay,
Yeah, okay, Cope.
yeah, okay, game.
They're just doing the Spider-Man meme.
I like that they just were like, fuck, we need like 2 more slots for Pokemon. You know what? Make Diglett again. Again? Yeah, just make him white.
And a
It's
lot
fine.
And put his face on the end instead of the side. What does Gooey do? I know that's like Gujo's ability, right?
And like if you make contact, you get a speed lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you punch Goodra, you get your Speed Lord, but you probably killed the Goodra creating a physical attack. So
I mean, Rattled isn't a terrible ability. To
it depends though. Goodra's got decent defense, but
It's like
it's
60.
weakest point.
It's like 60
That is
defense.
Rattle isn't that bad on a mon that's not weak to bug. You can like bait a bug attack if you're like, oh, he's gonna U-turn.
Yo,
Just
my
wait
Wurmple
there.
did evolve into Cascoon. That's good.
Yeah.
Pawmi is there. Who cares?
Palmy sucks. Fuck
He
Palmy.
doesn't suck. He's
Yeah,
alright.
he does.
That was
What the
very
fuck?
bad.
How am I supposed to care about like the 9th Pikachu clone and it's not even like a unique like typing or anything?
I don't know. I mean, Bellybolt isn't a unique typing. He's just electric type.
He's a electric frog. Name one more electric frog.
Crazy Frog. Bing bing.
Fuck you.
Let's go. Crazy Frog, sound electric.
See, you can name it Crazy Frog.
I can
But
already name
Brandon
how-
already has a
Palpitoad.
Seismitoad named Crazy Frog.
Seismitoad's lame.
Seismitoad is not lame. He's
Yes, he
just
is.
better
That
Quagsire.
He's shitty Poliwrath, and Poliwrath's already shitty Poliwhirl.
I was gonna say, Poliwrath's a low bar, like, hold up.
Hey, hold on. You're not coming up, my boy Poliwrath like that, are you?
Poliwhirl's
well, I like
cooler.
Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath's just an angy Poliwrath, or Poliwhirl. And I,
So
I
you
don't
can't
like
even
those
tell the
bad. I
difference.
like Poliwhirl just being happy.
That's true. Poliwhirl is cooler than Poliwrath, but like Poliwhirl isn't fighting type, so.
No, he doesn't fight, he's just a friend.
It's a point up.
That's a point up. Gen 1, yeah.
It's a point up. It's a fucking Gen 4. I like
Fighting
Cloth.
type-
He's
fighting
going on my
type
team.
Memento.
He's a good boy. I hope he doesn't evolve. I hope he's just Cloth.
I think he is gonna be just Cloth, because it'd be weird if they have, like, an evolution when there's, like, the bigger one already, like, announced.
Yeah.
Just feel like the thing you'd fight would be the evolved one. if
I
that
think
was the case.
he's just the homie with like 495 base stats, and he's just like, "Ah."
Whatever freaking Big Yellow said, it's like freaking Gungle Snuff or whatever.
Yeah. What abilities does Cloth get?
Yeah.
He gets Anger Point or Anger Shell and Shell Armor.
Yeah.
What the
Cloth
fuck
is gonna be like Shrumplefumph, the lovable slow mixed attacker with a base stat total of 475.
What does Anger Shell do again? Wasn't that like the crazy one?
It's Mini Shell Smash.
Oh.
yeah,
If he
I
gets
forgot
hit,
about
he gets
that.
angry, and he lowers his defense and special defense, and boosts his attacks, attack, and speed.
When he gets hit, or was it when he goes below
When it
half?
drops to half or less.
Oh wow.
So it's like a Berserk kind of
yeah, it's like Run Away but better, or not Run Away.
emergency exit.
Emergency exit, yeah.
Much better than emergency exit.
It's like instead of switching out automatically and being like, "Fuck, there goes my turn," it's like, "All right, now I'm angry."
I put on my angry eyes.
Felicitapod is such a tight Pokemon.
That's what happens. His eyes just like. Eh.
He just puts on like giant eyebrows on top of him.
No, it's just like someone like shakily brings it in with like Photoshop, just like angry eyebrows.
Yeah, it's like a computer mouse. Iron
I really
Tail.
hope when it gets hit, its eyeballs just fucking jiggle around like googly.
I hope one of them comes out on a spring.
Oh my god. That'd be funny.
Man, rock type sucks.
Yeah. No, it's okay, because they have the best move in the game. Don't you get it?
Which one is that? Oh, Stealth Rock.
Ah.
Precipice Blaze. Which is like ground type, but it looks like a rock. Lechonk.
I like that Lechonk has a Aroma Veil, probably just because he stinks. And not because it's like normally Aroma Veil is like, oh, it's a sweet smelling flower. And he's just like, Lechonk. It's like you can't penetrate his terrible stink.
Here he comes!
His terrible stank.
How are people doing photorealistic drawings in Splatoon 3 Plaza posts? I don't get it.
I think
I mean, if
there's a way
they did it in
like-
Flipnote Studio on the DSi, anything's possible.
I think there's
People
a
are
way you can like
insane.
transfer drawings like that you did on like a computer program onto your Switch. Like I think there's one designed to do that. I think they're doing it with like actual drawing tablets and not just like I did this with my thingy on the
Oh my
Nintendo
God.
Switch family of systems.
How long do they spend on this?
That. Why are so many Splatoon players horny, furries, or both? Or gay?
You play as squid kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, do I need to answer?
There's no fudge involved there. We actually fight against it.
You're an animal person.
There's a cat there.
And you're underage, which is bonus points to them.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Splatoon's kind of sus. Let's be real.
No, they're kids, like, explicitly.
No, I don't mean like the games. I mean like the fan base.
Oh.
Yes.
I had the rock up for a second there when Jack said that. I was doing the like one eyebrow was really far up there.
No, like just when you look at fans of Splatoon, it's like you guys are sus. Those are like kid now or squid now. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, what is wrong with you?
Either side is wrong.
You just reminded me of the fucking video that's like with The Rock, where it's like top 10 Pokemon I would have sex with. And he's
What?
Like, he's like, what? And then like it goes and it's like none of them because sex is a cardinal sin. And he like nods his head and then it rotates like 10 Porygon. He like raises the eyebrow. Have you not seen that, Jack? Oh, fine.
No, I don't think
very
so.
carefully Google top 10 Pokemon I'll have sex with. Though.
That kind of reminds me of that one time. It was like top 10 Pokemon anime characters also in the games. Like,
Oh
what?
my god.
That list was
It's
weird.
like, you know Giovanni is in the game? It's like, yeah, I'm aware.
Surely not.
I'm just gonna type The Rock top 10 Pokemon. No, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'll try that.
Yo, there's like a video of Dwayne The Rock Johnson being like, yeah, here are my top 10 Pokemon. And they're all just rocks. It's just like Geodude line, Gigalith line.
That's my meme at the end of this search. There it is. Found it. Do I want the one with Dwayne Johnson? I think I do. There you go, Jack.
Yeah, let me see. Non-music sex is immoral. Oh my god, it's Vaporeon! He's so done.
I just love the eyebrow going up at the end. This Vaporeon comes around.
This cannot be.
I love how recommended from this is Funky Town low quality and has the spinning fish. I'm gonna play that.
Bum 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 bum.
You get him, Tectonic.
Kick its ass.
Yeah!
I need to watch this video. Was that background music?
What, the rock
It's
one?
Pokemon, yeah.
It's just like Route 1, like, walking
Yeah.
music.
I was waiting for you. Wow.
10 Vaporeon.
You know, with terrestrializing, you can just make the evolutions you want now.
Literally doing it.
So Jack's like, I have the game. I'm doing
I'm doing it right now.
Doing
I'm
it
actually just
right
playing
now.
as Scaleon because it was announced and like made real.
Oh!
There's no chance. They would have absolutely shown off the new Eevee first thing if that was gonna be in the game.
Yeah.
He's so right, but like, man, I won't admit it.
I'm so excited to see what other things got evolutions besides Girafarig.
None of them.
Tropius went banana mode.
Tropius is already perfect.
No, he ain't. I'd like you to look up PokemonDatabase.net/Pokedex/Tropius real quick.
Man, could go even further beyond.
Explain me what you see.
What is wrong? Alright, I'll do it. Where's Tropius? Show me the man.
Show me the man.
I want you to
I
share your
did like the
screen.
Battle of Banana Sam, and I thought I was gonna fucking kill myself. So.
Oh my god, Banana Sam.
Share your screen.
Fiend. I deleted
Share the
Banana
screen
Sam.
with fucking Tropius on it.
Yes.
Alright.
Need to see it. Thank you.
Here's my boy.
It's loading.
Tropius.
Oh,
Non-banana. mode.
God. Why is it so
what's going
bright?
on here?
Oh, fucking everyone says this. Hold on. I always gotta turn off HDR because Discord can't handle it. Like
Okay.
Program babies.
You have like an ascended Bulba video.
There you go. That should be better.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, much better. Alright, scroll down to the stats, my guy.
Oh boy. Alright.
No boy. God, what a
Way
cool
on.
design.
There they are. 460.
Jeez.
Prime.
Man, it doesn't even cap 100 on any stat.
99 HP.
They're all just like random ass numbers.
None of them are round numbers.
Huh?
But it adds up to 460 somehow.
That's the power of banana mode.
No,
Wow.
the power of banana mode is much greater.
You peep that typing real
Solar
quick.
Power, poor bastard. I don't know if solar power is the move here, guys.
He gets harvest.
Yo, I unintentionally
Oh.
gave Tad Banana Sam solar power. Admittedly, I killed him the same turn, but
He didn't even take any damage from it. He just got obliterated by Zard Y.
he didn't stand a chance.
Yo, May's Pokedex and Ash's Pokedex have different entries for Tropius.
That's neat.
Crazy. You must be cheating somehow. Wow, look at
Because Ash
that.
has,
Check,
like-
peep that typing real quick.
What's wrong with flying and grass? He's only got 5 weaknesses.
One of them's 4 times.
It's ice. Who gives a shit? Everything's 4 times weak, guys.
It's ice and fighting.
He resists a whopping 3 types.
Hey, resisting fighting ain't nothing to sneeze at.
That's true, I'll give him that.
Does have a sleek ground immunity at the very least.
Hey.
That's true. That's true. Weak to Stealth Rock, though.
Yeah, I didn't. You know, Tropius was the reason I learned that.
Really?
Like, I always thought.
Resist rock.
Yeah, I always thought grass resisted rock, and then like I think I was playing Emerald, and I think I was playing as Tropius, and like someone like hit me with a rock, and I was like, that could not have been real, but it was.
Who's got like hella weaknesses? Well, I mean, Parasitic is an easy one.
Bastiodon, Aurorus.
Really?
Shout out when we did that dual type thing and I got fucking Steel and Rock.
Yeah, actually, Aurorus is a pretty.
Oh no, Bastiodon has hella resistances. No, hella weaknesses.
Grass Ice.
Aurorus.
Grass Ice. Abomasnow.
I misspelled Aurorus. Oh yeah, Abomasnow, poor fucking bastard.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I mean, here's 2 times 2 weaknesses. Not a great look. Which one
Something about the long neck dinosaurs in Pokemon, man.
Abomasnow.
They're just not getting away with it.
Let's have a look at my boy here. Abomasnow. Fuck. He has many weaknesses as he does neutrals.
Yeah, poor guy.
You said, holy fuck.
Why do I keep putting this idiot in the game?
Because he's
They gave
because
him a Mega,
Gary's like
you know what they did?
Gary's like they
Nothing.
need
They
a
didn't
hail
help him at
center.
all.
I swear to
Keep putting
God.
them in, hoping nobody notices.
There's one guy at Game Freak who keeps putting Abomasnow in the games and like doesn't say anything when he does it.
Holy shit, Abomasnow. Alright, what's Parasect?
What is
Eight on the
Abomasnow's
table.
stat total?
Oh my god,
That's like 525
grass
or something,
bug is
probably.
a rough combo. Oh my god, I saw it.
494. He doesn't even crack 500.
So sad. This Mega doesn't fix anything.
No, it doesn't. It's just like, do you need a double hell setter like you do with T-Tar? It's like, that's not even why T-Tar is good. T-Tar's good because he has fucking 600 base stat type. It's not because of his typing.
Yeah, Tyrantar's typing is the only reason Tyrantar's not the best Pokemon ever.
Because, I mean, if we just look at the data here. Little Tyranitar. Oh my goodness!
Squidward!
Oh my goodness!
He has more weaknesses than he is neutral. If you fucking hit T-Tar for neutral, that is a feat.
It's weird that Rock doesn't resist Bug.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah,
But also,
you're good for bugs.
yeah, I didn't want to say it for Bug's sake, though.
That was another one. Like Tyranitar was the reason I learned that, because like I think I was like same thing. It was like XY I had a T-Tar, and then I think someone hit with like a Mega Horn. I was like, why did that hit me for super effective? What?
Oh god, have you ever heard of the move Mach Punch?
I have.
T-Tar
I've used it many a times.
Boy, does T-Tar know Mach Punch well. Thank God for T-Tar that there's no fucking Pursuit that's fighting type, because that guy would get absolutely rocked. He's switching your fighting type, and it's like, guess I'll die.
I like the idea that the fighting type Pursuit is just called Chase.
Hey, Jared.
Hello.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, Jared, how's it going?
Well, I voted Sniffer, so it's going okay.
Let's go.
I am a brainless consumer.
Average society goer.
Well, literally, like Mitch asked me, he's like, "Why are you asking what I'm voting for? Why don't you just vote for what you want?" And I responded, "Because I'm a brainless consumer."
Literally in the wagey KG, bro.
I do it easy. I look at thing. Does serotonin activate? No. Keep
Listen,
looking.
when Shark Week rolled around, I drove my ass out to Sonic and I got one of those shark slushies, and I am not ashamed of it.
Alright, I had heard we were searching Parasect.
Oh yeah, look for Parasect.
Yeah.
God.
It's coming up. There he is. Let's see.
We're reveling in Parasect's many weaknesses.
He's neutral for more moves than I thought.
You'll peep the
Right,
double
he
4
used
times.
3 times 4 weaknesses in Gen 1.
You really did with the poison one.
Yes, sir. That was rough.
Yep.
He's hit neutral for quite a few more than I anticipated.
Ah, my boy, Parasect.
Yes. Isn't he wonderful with his?
He's so great. Ooh. Ooh, that's what we call in the business some good fucking numbers.
There were unevolved Pokemon with higher stats than that.
Could you bring up
Like,
Ponyta for me?
Ponyta right now.
How high are Mantikes?
Observe Ponyta is 410 base stats.
How high is Mantikes base?
Oh, Mantike is like 380 or something. Like,
Oh,
no, it might actually
Ethan.
be more than that.
Ethan, I have a
I
question.
know he has
for you.
120 defense.
He's dense.
Yeah, special
He's
defense.
345, yeah,
Okay,
120
okay.
staff.
Okay.
What were you saying, Jack?
I have a question. Where do you catch Ponyta in like RBY?
Pokemon Mansion, right?
Okay.
Cinnabar?
Is it?
I think so. That's where I remember doing it.
Yes.
Because
Oh,
in
yes,
Fire
that's-
because
that's
I haven't
where I
really
find
played
horses.
RBY too much, but in Fire and Leaf Green you catch them on like 3 Island, so
That sounds right. Oh, this is Mantike.
Isn't it kind of weird that the only place you find Ponyta is in a house?
True.
I could see
why
it
I was
being
like-
in like
That's for like a
a rent.
wildfire type star though, so I'm not that surprised. But it's like,
I think Growlithe's in Pokemon
it's a
Mansion
horse.
too.
it is a horse.
Like Growlithe, I can understand. It's a dog. Like, okay, fine. But like, what psycho's keeping a horse in their house?
Yeah, you're right. It's the Pokemon Mansion. In yellow, it's Route 17. But that's
Okay. Got a route.
Which one is Route 17?
Oh, it's the
Oh, it's
cycling road.
Yeah.
Yo,
We
he's
get,
trying
like,
to
Go
learn
Duo and stuff.
Slam. No.
Man, no, absolutely not. By the way, it's like what 75 accuracy.
That's
like,
bad. Ponyta hid in the house to escape the fans.
Hey, it's 75. That's a C. That's my average grade for college.
Let's go.
C's get degrees.
They do. I have mine right upstairs.
Yeah.
got mailed to me, as well as the tassel that I got. That was the wrong color tassel for my major.
Sick.
Yeah, so that was fun. Because my parents will never let me live it down. Because I accidentally...
Wrong color.
Well, what's funny about it is I was the only one with the wrong color. And it was the engineering major's color. But it's funny because I'm currently in an engineering job.
I was just gonna say, aren't you in an engineering field right now?
What school did you graduate from?
Evolutionary biology.
Oh, okay.
You know, related fields.
Yeah,
Me when every single person I know who went into science says fuck this after doing it for like 3 months.
The problem is I didn't even get the chance to do that. The first job that got back to me was like, you want to be an engineer? And I was like, I guess. You gonna pay me? Like, yeah. And they're like, I'm like, how much you gonna pay me? They're like, about twice what any biology job will get you. I'm like, sign me up. Sign me the fuck up.
I'm in.
And then a job recently just got back to me. They're like, hey, Jared, how do you feel about Montana? And I was like, I mean, that's where the Unabomber lived, so like, kind of mid. And they're like, how do you feel about getting paid $70 an hour to work in a hospital? And I was like, what's the fucking catch? And they're like, the catch is Montana.
You have to live in Montana.
And I was like, okay, fair enough.
I mean,
They're
cost
like,
of living in Montana is hella low, isn't it?
It's not actually as low as you'd think.
Really?
Their income tax is the same as here. It's just they also don't have homeowners tax, sales tax, auto tax, gas tax. They don't have any of the other things.
So I used to think that having like a motor vehicle tax was just like normal. Turns out it's not.
It's like pretty much
only Connecticut and California that have one.
Yeah, it's literally CT, California, and Hawaii.
Like, oh.
And who the fuck has a car on Hawaii?
It's a handful, I'm sure.
Tectonic's dead.
Yeah, that shocked me.
But,
That's when someone could tell me to work in the UK and I'd be over there so fast.
But yeah, and they're like, okay, so where is this in Montana? They're like, hey, you know, like Canada? And I was like, yeah. They're like, it's about like 2 hours from Canada. I'm like, that doesn't tell me anything.
Isn't the government in the UK going like to hell in a handbasket though?
Probably. I mean,
isn't it like 6 to 1, half dozen of the other between the US and the UK right now?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
to
Canada's
Canada.
not much better either.
Oh.
Canada doesn't take immigrants, unfortunately. They're
Yeah.
not in love with that idea.
They're pretty against it, actually.
Yeah, that's what was funny to me when people were like, "That's it, I'm moving to Canada with all this shit they're changing."
Yeah, good
all
fucking
the
luck.
immigration laws." And all the Canadians are like, "Yeah, there's no fucking chance because all the
Absolutely
immigration
not.
laws
Stay out.
that the U.S. wants to put in place are already in place in Canada, and you're not getting it if you're not
They're
bringing
literally
it.
just like, stay out.
It's like a huge process to get citizenship in Canada.
My coworker's from Niagara Falls, New York, and he's like, I'm technically a Canadian citizen as well as an American citizen because I was born in Canada, but I also just live in New York. And I'm
So
like,
it's
okay.
dual citizenship.
Yeah, but he's like, if I was born the other way though, I would not be a Canadian citizen.
Me too,
Which is
buddy.
a wild thought.
Me too.
Well, he's like, if he was born in America but lived in Canada, he wouldn't be a Canadian citizen. Because it would be way harder.
Go to Ireland
Very
and just
strange.
live out in the fields.
True.
You just find an abandoned stone
Live out on my
castle.
fucking sheep farm.
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, so Wolf Point, Montana, it's like 2 hours from Canada, in the middle of fucking nowhere on the east side. What you need to know about Montana is there's the west side of Montana and there's the east side. And west side is like where pretty much every town is. And then east side there's like 3 towns. And they're spread out by like 6 hours of just pure driving. And there's a lot of like houses on the roads and nobody knows what town they belong to. So people just kinda guess. Like, you could talk to one guy, you could go down the road, they'd be like, oh yeah, I'm Miles City. And then you go down the road further towards Miles City, and the next guy will be, oh yeah, I'm Wolf Point.
So
And
there's just nothing
no
in
one
the
questions
Midwest,
it.
huh?
No, there isn't, and it's kind of awesome. If I'm being honest, I hate cities. I hate crowds, and I hate being in crowded cities.
Same.
Catch me in the middle of Montana, alone, in a cabin, writing my manifestos,
Dying.
getting captured by the government for my crimes against humanity, and then put on trial where I spout random nonsense for 3 hours and then admit guilt.
Oddly specific, but
And admit guilt.
That's what Big Papa Ted did.
But I'll be damned if I'm starting with the guilt.
Wait, was Ted Bundy also from
Ted
Montana?
Kaczynski was from
Oh,
Montana,
Kaczynski.
and he was the
Way
Unabomber.
less famous.
Ted
Oh.
Bundy was just a serial killer.
Yeah, no, Ted
Just a normal
Kaczynski
one.
is the Unabomber, so he's not less famous if I'm being honest.
The
But, like-
Unabomber's deal was just that he thought he was smarter than everybody, right? And he was like,
Well, he was also
late-stage
tortured.
capitalism is like ruining the world, and like government shouldn't exist. Or
I
something
mean,
like
he was
that.
also tortured. Like, he was part of the preliminary trials of MK Ultra.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they
The
did it with a
fuck?
bunch of Stanford students, and he was like a super genius. So he went to Stanford at 16, and they were like, "Hey, this kid has some socialist values. We need to teach him a lesson."
Oh no.
Did they beat
And
his
so
ass.
they put him through MK Ultra, where they just like basically roasted the fuck out of him for like 2 hours and called him a dumbass for like solid 2 years. And then because of that, Ted had a bunch of attachment issues. Not justifying what he did, by the way, but but that's sort of the reason why is that he kind of just wanted to live out in the middle of nowhere where nobody could bother him. And he was like, the industrial complex is ruining America. We used to live a more naturalist life, but now we're obsessed with brainless consumerism.
Yeah, wasn't his like his philosophy like actually really sound? It's just like
Oh, yeah, no,
blowing people up is like a bad thing to
Well,
do
what's funny
to
about it
accomplish
is
it.
his philosophy was just his life. Like, he lived out in a cabin with no electricity, no gas, no heat. He bathed in a river. He grew his own food, and he was like, "That's just how I live," and I feel like that's how most people should live. But then he was like, "But industrial complex, and nobody's listening to me, and everyone just thinks I'm a crazy old man in Montana, so I'm gonna blow up some buildings to prove I'm not." Smile.
Smile. I
Oh,
twitch.
he's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive, yeah. This wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, between 1978 and 1995 was crimes.
Yeah. He did this for a while. And for him, it wasn't really about, like, the killing, it was about sending a message. Joker style.
Laughy man.
Smile, man.
We live in a
I'm the
society.
Joker, baby.
I'm the
Joker, baby. Oh, speaking of the Joker, have you guys seen the news about Overwatch 2?
Is Joker in Overwatch 2?
No, he's not. I wish that was true. But
Jared, come on.
But Overwatch 2 is just a massive fucking clown fest.
Yeah,
I've
I've
only-
heard that.
I've only heard like things about it peripherally from like the guys in this Discord that play it.
It's free, which is the only reason why I could even justify playing it, even though I didn't download it, because I refuse to download anything from Blizzard. Speaking of which, Blizzard has
Same.
more rape allegations now.
Good.
Yeah, I saw that came out.
Shocked.
Like,
I'm really shocked.
Fucking back at it again.
Are they new allegations, or is it just lawsuits being filed from the original ones?
They're being sued again for new allegations.
Great.
Because I saw the headline and I wasn't sure if that. I was like, is this like a continuation of what was earlier, or is it like, nope, they're still shit?
Well, what's funny about it is as soon as I saw this, I just went, it can't be that hard, right, guys? Like, come on.
Just keep it
Really?
together.
It can't be that hard. And then they released a statement. They're like, hey, yeah, this is happening again. But do you remember when we made that diversity chart thing? That was neat. And I'm like, you're not bringing up the diversity pie as a way to deflect from this. I still remember that. That shit blew my mind when
What
I
is
saw
the
it.
diversity pie?
Oh no. Okay. Jack, I'm going to send you a picture.
Okay.
No, post
I
in
need you to
general.
understand. You want me to post it in general?
Yeah, post in general. So we can all, as a group, look at it.
So basically, you need to understand this is a real corporate thing that Blizzard really uses to calculate the diversity of a character. This is a real thing.
What am I looking at? It's like a stand stat spread. Like,
It's
oh my God.
literally stand stats. The first thing I saw as a meme of this was the Star Platinum picture.
What is happening?
So basically what they're saying is you can calculate on this index. By the way, there are point values.
Yeah, I see the points here.
No, you don't. They don't show the point values here. But basically it's saying we can calculate how diverse a character is based on these metrics so that we can reach a... And I'm like, what exactly is the goal of this, though? Is it to, like, make every character hit a certain number on the point value? Because that's kind of weird.
Yeah, can't you just fucking look with your eyeballs and tell if a character's
It's
diverse or
funnier
not?
when you realize that the way they calculate diversity is based on the cultural distance from their headquarters.
What? What does that even mean?
So, let's take a look at the ethnicity scale for a second. That's on a 1 to 12 point scale, okay?
Okay.
12 points are the made-up Omnic, like, society and Japan.
What?
But Korea and China are only 8 points, which leaves them at a B tier on the ethnicity chart.
What?
Now, you might be wondering, why?
I am wondering why, but like not
I
for
don't
the
fucking know.
for many reasons here. I'm wondering that.
Because StarCraft is popular in Korea. And so there's a lot more Korean influence on Blizzard than there is Japanese. So they think that because of that, Japanese people are more diverse than Korean people, which is very strange. And also, little racist.
Yeah.
And then there's the disability one, which is very interesting. So Torbjorn and Symmetra are S on disability.
Yeah, because he's missing an arm and Symmetra's autistic, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, Symmetra wasn't autistic when they made the game. So
Yeah.
there's a
Half the
theory
characters
that
weren't what they
used-
were when they made the game. They
But
changed
so
it.
there's a theory that they used this pie chart to make them more diverse by calculating out points. And it's probably true.
Is this like an internal thing that they were never
This is an
supposed to like
internal
show the
document
public?
that was released
Okay.
on a blog by Blizzard.
Oh man.
Because for some reason they went, yeah, people are gonna like this.
Couldn't they just, like, have, like,
They
check
have,
boxes or something?
They have gravel for brains over there, don't they?
Also, what's really funny is, you know Junkrat, the guy with the peg leg and a missing arm? Yeah, he's F tier on ability. He's considered the least disabled character in Overwatch.
Even though he's clinically insane and missing
I'm like-
multiple limbs.
And I'm like, so you're saying that radiation poisoning and missing multiple limbs is less disabling than autism? Is that what you're saying right now? Is that what's going
That's a
on?
statement I wasn't prepared to hear today.
So, by the way, Bastion, the robot, is considered the least diverse character in Overwatch.
But I thought he was on the robot. He was a robot, right? So, like,
I
and
thought he
robots were
was
like a 12.
Fucking robot. but the other robot, the four-legged one, S tier on the diversity chart.
Because it's an African
The
robot.
horse one?
Yeah.
Because it's a technically culturally diverse robot.
What?
For some arbitrary reason. There's a podcast that talks about it, and I was just like, I gotta find some of the quotes my friends came up with when I was telling them about this. Oh yeah, Winston, the gorilla, by the way, F in terms of ethnicity. He's F for race.
You know, that's probably for the best.
He's from the
Also,
moon.
So
I
body
think.
type
He's
is...
a moon gorilla?
Yeah, he's a
You're
moon
taking the moon.
gorilla.
Yes.
Interesting.
He's
It's
like-
funny 'cause, like, Winston also got a C for nationality because of the moon, and I'm like, so the moon's a C? Why is the moon C? I don't understand.
Name 3 people you know from the moon. You can't. You don't know one person from the moon.
One gorilla from the moon. That's it.
And maybe a hamster.
Maybe a hamster. No, he's not from the moon. He's from Australia.
What?
Makes him S tier on nationality because Australia is considered the most diverse nation for some fucking reason. I don't understand why.
Land down
Australia is
under,
within
dude.
the Anglosphere. What is so ethnic about that?
Well, so what's funny about this is my friend said that there's now numerical proof that Blizzard went, oh no, Symmetra is Indian and missing an arm, but she's conventionally attractive. We need more points. What do we do? And of course
What was
they
the result
rowled
of
it
that?
too. They made her autistic. That was the
Oh,
result.
okay.
Which, by the way, has no bearing on her character, is never brought up in game, has never been in any of her voice lines, but whatever.
It just
Also-
is now. It's like the
so-
J.K. Rowling of like, oh yeah, that character was totally gay when
I was just thinking that,
Oh,
even.
They literally
Same
rolled-
energy.
They literally rolling it. They revealed it on Twitter, so of course it was rolling. But
I
so-
whatever.
chose
If it made
Golbat
somebody
for-
happy, but like,
Yeah, but then, so again, back to the disability chart. Genji.
oh yeah, and then they
actual
started them on a
fucking
fucking
cyborg.
graph.
Actual cyborg, right? Missing every limb in his body. B. He's a B.
But he's Japanese, so he gets a 12 on
He is Japanese, so he
ethnicity.
gets an S on the ethnicity chart.
It doesn't make any sense.
There was a tweet in the podcast that I watched that just said Symmetra racking up 7 points with one tweet. Let's go. Also,
Alright.
there was evidence that Lucio was scoring too high, so they made his legs from being robotic prosthetic legs to just normal legs.
Oh.
Scoring too high. He's too ethnic.
He's too high on the scale. We gotta bring it down. And then I just said to my friends, like, imagine a government having this. We're just like, it's
I'm gonna
just
need you to
like-
fill out this questionnaire.
Well, just imagine, like, you hit age 10, and then there's a chart tied to your government profile, and the government can just be like, this guy's a little too straight and a little too white. Better
Yeah,
crush
do
his spine.
something.
and put him in a
I've
wheelchair."
never known a government, maybe because I'm American, to say someone's too straight.
No, but imagine, like, it's to achieve, like, peak diverse nation. So they have an actual numerical calculator. And they just go, this guy's a little too low. Better put him in a wheelchair.
I knew the gays would be after me eventually.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but you're too hot to live in this country. Strap her down while I charge the autism rate.
Starts glowing.
So, I'm sorry, but you aren't disabled enough to increase your social credit score. But I'm literally a cyborg. Yeah, you're a bit too much in one.
Social credit?
Yeah, if you keep it up, we're gonna turn on the ray.
Also, funny thing. So, white American and white British is F tier on nationality and ethnicity.
Naturally.
Eastern European white is C on both of those.
Okay.
So in the context of this government world, a British white man is being dragged down to the gulag. What about them? They're white and you haven't arrested them. Yeah, but they're European.
Bring him back down.
Indian man walking down the street, arm in robotic arm with his wife. Not diverse enough. Hit him with the gay bullets.
Gay bullets.
I'm sorry, honey.
There's a part of the podcast where they say Blizzard's on the street corner going welcome to Revachol when a Japanese man with autism walks by, which is a perfect Disco Elysium reference.
This is a very all over the place stream, huh?
Yeah, there's been a lot of info being traded.
We're streaming?
Yes.
I didn't realize we were streaming.
No, it's okay. It was
Oh, you're making it
hilarious.
better, don't worry.
Am I making it better? I feel like I'm making it worse.
I don't
Buddy,
know.
it started with like a 2-hour discourse on Pokemon starters. You're fine.
Yeah, me and Jack went back and forth about Charizard for like an hour.
Pretty hype.
What's your guys' opinion on the crying Chopper picture?
Which
I
one,
hate
man?
it. I fucking despise it.
Why do you hate it? It's the funniest one of them.
It's literally so overused.
They're crying what?
Well, so I
It's
said,
the,
like, I said
the
this to
fucking
Jack the other
reindeer
day.
from One Piece.
I'm like an avid One Piece fan, and I'm so out of the loop of these One Piece memes. Like, I don't understand.
Is that the can we possibly go higher?
Yeah, can we get much higher? And it still was the One Piece is
I saw
real.
it in Splatoon. That's where I got this
I
fucking
sent
reference.
Jack this.
Yeah,
And, like,
Jared
it has,
sent me
like,
this, and I was
the
not prepared.
penguins- The penguins from the Mario movie. The penguins crying. It's doing the shopper face.
So like, did they? Is that like from like the newest F where it's like, is the One Piece real? And he goes, can we get much higher?
No, this is not. No, that is not a thing.
Bowser's fucking cock.
I'm so tired of you shit dick redditors and limp dick Twitter users.
Fuck all these chicken shit bureaucrats.
Pakistan.
All of you guys trying to make shitty One Piece memes.
East is confused about the diversity space method.
What's there to not?
Why is he still awake?
What's there?
He didn't say he was going to bed, did he? He just said he was leaving.
Coward.
Slungin. What's there to be confused about? I don't understand.
No. Stop.
Oh, that's awful. We can't get much higher.
Can I get much higher?
Don't get
The
it.
One Piece
That's
is
smart enough.
real.
I don't know. The point is, it has nothing to do with anything. It has literally nothing to do with One Piece. Like,
It's-
they don't like play that song or anything.
It's funny when you use it when it has nothing to do with One Piece. When you just go like, someone's trying to like do something in a game, like kill a Great Jagras only using the net in Monster Hunter World, and then you just go, the Great Netverse is real, and then you start playing.
Can we get much higher?
Can I get much higher? Just all...
It's a meme.
Is there anything?
It's not funny, but the more you look at it, it gets funnier. It's one of
I
those.
think my favorite iteration of it was when they were announcing the new Pokemon game and everyone just kept saying the One Piece is real in chat. And then they announced the new Fire Emblem and everyone stopped talking.
And then we went to the farm.
But
They really made her out of
Toothpaste Goon was
toothpaste.
there.
Yeah, apparently the new Fire Emblem game announcement wasn't the worst part of that direct, which is shocking.
No, not by far, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There was like 4 farming games.
I was explaining this to Brendan.
Not
If
just four.
Fire Emblem being in a Nintendo Direct isn't like a plus or a minus, it's an expectation. Like they're going to put a Fire Emblem thing in a Direct.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I'm fucking shocked. Okay, move on.
Yeah.
When it got announced, I was like, oh hey, there it is. And
Wow.
it'll be another fucking gotcha game, I swear to God.
I didn't know it was like so leaked at that point that everyone was just like kind of waiting for it. But like they didn't know if it was real.
No,
They
the
were like,
best
yeah,
part
this is
it
fake.
wasn't. It literally wasn't leaked.
No, it got leaked.
What was it?
Yeah, like a
I
picture.
didn't know.
It was like a picture of like mid gameplay with like Toothpaste Chan or whatever, like fighting, and people went, "Wow, this OC is so fucking terrible to look at. This can't possibly be real." And then they announced the game, and then they went, "Oh dear God."
I'm gonna
What
be
the
honest.
scallop?
I don't hate it.
It looks so.
I'm not ashamed to admit it.
It's not great, but like it's fine. I
What's
guess.
that game called?
Fire Emblem
Fire
Engage.
Engage.
With the
I
VTuber character.
immediately thought it was gonna be a gotcha.
Why are there so many goddamn VTubers?
I don't fucking know.
Because guys on the internet are horny. I don't know what you want from me. That's pretty
There
much
it
the
is.
long and short
Yeah,
of it.
there they are.
Can we
Toothpaste
get much
Chan
higher?
and Mars.
Can I get much higher?
Me watching Fire Emblem Engage content.
Fuck.
Fire Emblem Gage, more like Farming Simulator Engaged.
God damn.
Yes. I am ready to farm.
Me after every Nintendo Direct ever now. So what? No farming. No
Yeah,
chatting with
it's
the
just a thing
locals.
now.
Now, what I love about Toothpaste Chan though is that they couldn't figure out if they wanted a blue-haired lord or a red-haired lord, so they did both.
They just did both. Like,
Yeah,
ah!
4K Nobles dose, you know.
I thought you were like, what did I miss? I'm like, new Fire Emblem game. You're like, what's it about? I'm like, you're like there's dragons you have to fight, and you're an anime boy, and you're like, yeah, all right.
I believe my exact words were, okay, but what's it actually about? Because that's literally every Fire Emblem.
That's the point. But the dragons are back, and you're an anime boy. I don't know.
You're a
which one.
dragons are back, anime boy with a sword, kill
Oh
the dragons.
shit.
Got it. Okay.
We're learning psychic.
At this point,
I
I'm
think-
just gonna beat
Oh, wow,
Fire
that's
Emblem
good.
There's
Fight. That's my only
There's
driving
one-
motivation at this point.
there's one game where you don't fight a dragon, and that's because you are a dragon. Actually, that's wrong. No, that's wrong.
Rip.
It's you only if Fire Emblem Fates, you only fight the dragon on like the true route of the game. In every other route, you are the dragon.
Sorry, are there enemy wyvern riders in that game?
Yep.
There's a
I
big
rest my
titty
case.
Wyvern rider that you can marry.
Or
Also
kill.
your
Wait,
sister.
you can
There's
do
also your
what?
sister.
Yo, what?
Jack, there isn't much
Yeah.
time. You have to buy Fire Emblem Fates now while the eShop is still technically up.
Oh my god.
Jack, I have the games.
Oh.
Jared, I'm gonna help a brother out, man.
Yeah,
You
they
can,
made
in
a
fact,
character-
marry your big titty dragon sister.
You can actually marry any of your siblings. It's really fucked up.
What?
You can't marry all of them. You
No,
can't
you
marry
can.
the ones that you're related to by blood.
No, you
At
can't.
least not in the
Wow.
married versions.
No, you can.
What?
Yeah, because the only one you're actually related to blood by is Azura. She's your cousin.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna post this
Nice.
one because she's in it. Alright, look at the left
Yep,
side.
she is. She's
Oh,
the-
what's her name? Camilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, I remember when this game came out.
Yeah, you can.
She's your stepsis, and as soon as she figures out you're not related, she's in.
Gaming.
It actually didn't even take
On
that long.
site
if I'm being
frame
honest.
No,
one.
yeah, she was kind of all over you before that, as like, she's like, oh, it's just your doubting sister. It's like, I don't know if sisters doubt like this.
Also,
There was
put on
no
a shirt,
doubt.
please.
She's getting a little
Oh, it's
handsy.
just
I
your
don't.
doubting sister. You mean your doting sister? No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh my god. So
Yeah,
awful.
I'm close to finishing Fire Emblem 6, and I'm only that close out of spite.
Yeah, that's about right. Fire Emblem 6 is kind of a fucking
I'm
slog.
just mad at this game at this point.
6 is the Roy one,
Fucker.
right?
Have you
Yes,
been
sir.
using the warp staff?
I don't have a warp staff.
What the fuck do you
I
mean?
missed it. I don't know where it was. I just
I
never
missed
got
It
it.
was
it.
in the desert!
Yeah, you know what else is in the desert? My fucking pride.
You should have picked up all the fucking weapons.
I don't fucking care.
Alright, I looked up Warp Staff, and this is what I found.
Waffles.
You guys don't understand. I spent
the best part
weeks
is-
on this fucking desert level.
The best part of this is I completely understand.
My pride.
You
I'm
forget,
fucking
Ethan.
losing.
I've beaten that game 5 times.
I'm playing on normal mode.
Yeah, no, you're playing on not easy mode.
It's not even the hardest this game gets.
No, you wanna know
Why
what's
do
funny?
people like Fire Emblem, Jared? Why do they play Lunatic? It's actually named.
I mean, I do that for fun. So
That's not fun, you're insane. No, I told you, you don't understand. All the way to the end of the
I got
level,
Ethan's making
right?
sure he knows this is a
I
bit.
don't understand. I'm
No,
the only
no, you
person
shut the
here
fuck
who
up.
understands.
All the way to the end of this level. And
then
the
hero
entire
pops
time,
out,
the
and he
entire...
kills you instantly. I know.
My man's been holding this in for weeks.
No, I've been holding this in for less than 24 hours. Here's this level. And it's like, it's not even a level you have to do, but once you start it, that's it. You have to play this level now. You did too well on a level prior to this. You broke your fucking ass. This guy was trying to kill you the entire time. And you're just like, no, if I kill him, I can't go to the special level. And I want to go to all the special levels, because why wouldn't I want to do all the levels? This game is so fun! and he's like, he's just this fucking psycho general with these giant fucking silver weapons that one-shot your team if you let him get too close. And you have to just fucking body block him to keep him from fucking killing your team. While you go and get all the 10 goddamn treasure chests that are in this level. So it takes 100 fucking years to run around with your thief to go to these treasure chests. So you have to body block this idiot, and there's one character he won't attack, because it's like his surrogate daughter, and it's like, okay, fine, he won't kill her. Let me just fucking block him with the people who will not get hit by him or can tank a hit and not die. So this is fine. And then I'm like, okay, I need to move my guys so that I can move this guy around him. And then I didn't fucking realize that there's a pillar that he could walk through, and it's just a decoration, and it's not actually part of the wall. So he walks around my barricade and just one-shots this character that I just recruited for like 7,000 coins. I'm like, you know what? Fuck him. I don't care. He's dead. I don't even care. I'm like, this is like turn 30. Fuck him. He's dead. And in the next level, I sacrificed this fucking idiot to get to this level. And the guy's like, use the holy weapons. And literally every single fucking turn, without warning and with no way of knowing where they're gonna hit, magical fucking arrows from God stream down the map. And if they hit you or an enemy, they take 10 damage. And you have no idea where they're gonna hit.
I'm just
It's
sitting there playing
random every
Fire
single
Emblem.
fucking
Then
turn.
300 million magical arrows come into my car.
Absolutely crystal clear. This is advertised as a strategy game, and there is a strategic element you cannot foresee or account for. Not only that, there are like 5 mages on this map that have a tome that can hit 3/4 of the map, and you can't kill them. They're actually walled off from you for being able to get to where they are to kill them, to prevent them from striking units. So you just have to pray in this strategy game. You have to pray that your units do not get fucking instantly obliterated by this full-screen goddamn lightning attack. And then you also have to pray in this strategy game that the ray of fucking God himself is that stream through the map and obliterate one of your units. They just got hit by a full-screen lightning strike. I've already killed the boss, and I'm one turn away from moving Roy, his royal fucking suckiness, onto the throne to end the map. I've defeated the enemy. There's nothing left to do. I just need to move him from his one space over there. Someone has to drag his level 15 useless ass over to this chair and set him on it and be like, you are my king, thank you for seizing this castle. But it spawns an enemy on the corner of the map, and he has one of the tomes that can strike 3/4 of the map, and they're like, I will attack his weakest unit, and it's only like a 30% chance to hit. But because Fire Emblem 6 makes no fucking sense, it's not actually 30%. And it hits my unit, and it brings her down to 8, and lo and behold, the weight of the Lord himself obliterates my unit. I have already beaten this map. I just need to make this part with the next turn, and she is disintegrating. and this is like the most important unit of the game that is not the Lord himself. And I have to restart now. And I'm like, this is not a strategy game. There's no strategy.
Hang on. Do you want to know what the strategy for that map is?
The warp staff. I already know. You're gonna say it, and it's in the fucking desert.
It's the warp staff.
I don't care.
I
hate this game. It's not gonna get the better of me. I'm almost done. There's only 21 chapters, and that was chapter 16 and a half. I'm ready. I'm trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But it's just a train coming the other direction. I'm doomed.
So, you said you wanted to understand the appeal of Fire Emblem. That's it right there.
Everyone is already broken. They're already past my
This is what a dude playing Fire Emblem for 1 month is like. That is the most broken I've ever heard Ethan speak.
Yeah, honestly.
I think it's because he's playing like the worst game.
Holy
most
shit.
sane Fire Emblem player.
Actually true.
Holy
the thing is
fuck.
that everyone plays Fire Emblem out of spite.
I feel like some people are there for the life.
Fuck Fire Emblem. Pass the controller.
Well, so the thing about Fire Emblem 6 is it was the first game on the Game Boy Advance, so they didn't really know what they were doing with it.
They hadn't figured it out yet.
So they did something really stupid with the RNG system. So you know how, like, it has a 2 RN system, so for every time you roll a hit, or actually every time you roll a hit, it rolls 2 dice. It's supposed to pick the highest one for you and the lowest one for the enemy. But they fucked it up, and now it picks the lowest one for you and the highest one for the enemy. In other words, D&D rules, you have disadvantage on every attack you ever make in that game.
Damn.
But the enemy has advantage. Now, here's the kicker. Crits are rolled on 1 RN, except when enemies do them. Then they're rolled 2 RN. So you're actually operating at an absolute disadvantage the whole game.
Wow.
Guys,
Fix
it's so
it and
close.
As for the light of God thing, I don't know what to tell you.
It's just the way it is. At least, so like on the volcano map, you can see on the floor where the lava is gonna come from. There's literally no help on this map. It's just like, I hope you don't get hit by a god ray this turn. It's like, are you below 10 HP? Well, then your life is in the Lord's hands now.
The pinnacle of light is a map.
Oh my god. It's over now. I've done it. I beat it today. And then I like look at the next map, and there's just a ballista on like a one square island in the middle of the map. I'm like, I don't want to fucking kill myself.
I don't know if you got to this, but in harder difficulties, the boss has the Berserk Staff.
Yo, he has it. No, you know what's funny about the Berserk Staff?
Yeah?
Maybe I should mention this.
Yeah?
There's a staff that can turn, and it's like 100% chance to hit, because fuck you, that has 100% chance to hit your unit and make them just attack the nearest unit, which would likely yours, and you can't even block them from attacking weak units, because they can just walk through your units, because it's your unit, dumbass. And so I'm like, alright, I've got a restore staff still. Thank Christ. I'll just keep the fucking cleric nearby. And if anyone gets their fucking shit rocked by this staff, I can save them, and I'll be fine. And he's like, well now, I'm just gonna berserk your fucking cleric. I'm like, she's a bishop now. She has fucking light magic. And she almost obliterated one of my knights. And I'm like, go directly to hell.
Do not pass
I just had to fucking run away from her for fucking 4 turns, because that's how long it lasts.
So
like, I just
the recommendation for that map is you need 2 restore staffs.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I only had the one, because the other one's in the fucking desert, I bet. Actually, I think that's where I got this one, is the desert.
Actually, I'm looking at the thing right now. It literally says you'll have no salvation with only 1 restore staff on the walkthrough page.
I did it. I don't fucking care. I've done it.
No salvation. Oh my god. Yeah, the Sage is the one with the bolting tome. He's in the center of the map. You can kill him with a longbow, but longbows have no hit.
It doesn't even matter.
So
just
what I
fucking
did,
wait it out. It's only 5 hits. Right.
What I did is I used, what's her name? Valkyrie lady, green-haired Valkyrie lady. Because she has enough res to survive the Sage. I put her right in the range of the Sage, and then I baited him for 5 turns, knocked his bolting
That's pretty much right. I had to do that. There's 5 enemies on that map that have... 3 of them have bolting, and 2 of them have, divine, or whatever the fuck it is.
Divine.
Yeah, it's the light version of it.
Yeah. I used 5
of them. I had to burn through all of them just with baiting them with my units that have high dodge, high res, or just enough health to tank it a couple times. I'm like, I'm fucking sick of this.
Yeah, this map is not fun.
It didn't even take me the longest. I only took a couple tries.
Desert map.
The desert map. I was actually stuck on the desert map for like 2 weeks.
No, I remember you explained it to me.
You can check. It's all in Fire Emblem nonsense. It's all in that thread. You can see me. My first complaint from the desert to me posting the image of me finishing it. I'm gonna check. I want to know how long I was on that. I took a break. It was like a.
Oh my god, you really did go off on this. There's you in the desert. Yep. Okay.
Because it's fun.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
Where's my opening arguments about the fucking... Oh my god, I'm still scrolling. Okay, here we go.
You were in the desert at least on 9/18.
9/12/2022. The 12th of September. I said, it sure is cool. This is not even my first day in the desert. It sure is cool and interesting that I have an entire squad of Wyvern Riders and a Wyvern Lord hiding in the fog of war in a desert that you cannot move through. Because if you have a grounded unit that is not a mage, they can only move 2 spaces per turn in the desert. And it's fog of war, so you can't see the enemies. You just have to memorize where they all are.
So, further thing to that, there are mounted mages, but they still lose movement in the desert.
Yes, true. If you're on a horse, you lose movement. So the 12th, we'll say the 12th of September, maybe the 10th, because I think I've tried it a couple times before that. So September 10th, all the way to when did I post me succeeding, conquering the fucking desert?
Well, first we had that argument about
September
Sophia.
26th.
Yeah,
it took me
14
3
days.
weeks to beat this goddamn desert map. Or like 2.5 weeks. And that was me like putting in a couple attempts almost every day.
I think my favorite thing is, by the way, is Sophia, that character you mentioned, is the worst unit in the game game, I said yes immediately.
I'm like, is Sophia that character you're talking about? You're like, yeah. I'm like, I can fucking tell.
Yeah, she's literally like so actually disgustingly terrible.
Oh my god. And then just the picture of fucking what a desert does to an MF, and it's just Deke fighting like 20 bandits at once.
Yeah.
Because they can't hit him.
Unpromoted Deke doing it too.
Yeah, he literally went from level 12 to level 19 on that map.
Yeah, that's how most people do it. They usually
Beth.
I was like, I don't want to
Come
He's a
here.
hero now.
I want you to look at
Go
something.
off, King.
It's funny.
Oh, I should mention, Jared,
Yeah?
the fucking thief that you paid whatever amount of money to recruit, that has the membership card, he died
It's
with
funny.
the membership card.
Yeah, so you lose the membership card, dumbass.
Yes. I was literally breaking down the wall to go to the secret shop so I could buy, like, a bunch of promote items. And he died. And I literally weighed my options and said, fuck him, I'm just gonna finish the map.
Read this.
I'm not doing this again.
I gotta find
I
the
was like-
picture.
I was like, there's not that many more units I want to promote that I use, so fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, but
It's
the
like
membership
2.
card also has another wish, Steph.
I don't care.
So broken. Yeah, so I'm
I like
posting
it
that for
better in
nonsense.
this fan art than in the original.
Here's my favorite so
I like his,
Show the stream.
I like this art. It's like official art.
Holding up the fucking tome.
That's
Pretty much.
actual,
That is
actual
true.
footage of Sophia carrying a flux stone.
Oh my god.
Well done,
The fact that
Nordist.
Flux has more fucking weight than the Constitution is just mind-boggling.
Yeah.
And it's the lightest dark stone.
She actually can't. I still have the body ring. I haven't given it to anybody yet.
Don't give it. Oh, look at him.
Look at this.
Look at this little guy.
Look at him.
He's
What does he
pogging.
look like? Oh, he's not. Oh. He's pogging.
That's why it
He
makes
looks like a fucking
sense.
Paper Mario enemy right now.
It's like.
That's why it makes
Pepe
sense,
Frog.
Ethan. It's a frog
He's
for
a
the streamer.
gym leader having a frog run. I do love the Peepo happy dance right down there.
Now I want the Chuck E. Cheese puppet to go Froggers.
Oh my god,
Froggers.
I scrolled down on this tweet and someone has fucking Panic Pete. I'm squeezing him. I have Panic Pete in my hand.
Panic Pete has
Ethan's been strangling Panic Pete for the last 20 minutes.
breaking news. Ethan, first man to give Panic Pete an ulcer.
I like to imagine that he picked up Panic Pete, and every time he said "Hand of God," he squeezed it twice.
He felt it. Panic Pete took 10 radiant damage every
Not
single
even
time.
exaggeration. It's actually, like, canonically bolts from God. It's like a church tower or something that you're sieging, and like the
Yeah.
enemy is like a bishop, and he's like,
He has
we'll have to
the
use the
divine
holy
touch.
arrows. It's like,
Yeah.
what does that mean? It's like, you're about to fucking find out, kid.
Have fun, kiddo.
You're about to fuck around and
They
find
have
out.
set paths. They have set paths. No, they don't. Wait, no, they don't.
Oh no.
Wait, yes, they do. They do. So
You know what's shitty?
they follow 6 set paths, and they hit in 6 set rows. No, wait, 10 rows. It's just unfortunately 4 of those rows are next to the boss.
God damn, where's the Pokemon? Did I kill them all? Oh, there we go.
You know what's shitty is I'm not even going to get the true ending because I missed one of the guided chapters early on. I missed
Yeah.
like the second one, so I was like, well,
Yeah.
here we go. I can't do it now.
Oh, you missed the one with the Thunder Axe. Damn.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I
That's
shouldn't
one
have
of the
psyched you,
weapons
should I?
that Roy can actually use to kill Zephiel and not lose his shit.
He gets axes when he promotes.
He gets the ability to use that axe. I do know that much. That's because it's Hector's axe.
Oh, cool. Hector.
My boy Hector.
You get like all the like named weapons. Like you get Gant's axe. Like who the fuck is Gant? Is he just like
So,
from like Fire Emblem
okay.
3 or something?
He's from the Fire Emblem 6 manga that they made.
What?
The fuck?
Yeah, they made a manga. It has nothing to do with the game.
You know, if you read that, Ethan, you probably could have gotten Gant's warp staff.
No. Okay, so
Could
I
have.
sent Ethan a video a couple days ago at this point called "I tried playing Fire Emblem: The Binding Blade," and there's like several points in the video where he goes, you know, I could do this stupid fucking map, or I could just use the warp staff as he's like T-posing in the corner.
He's like, look, I can use the warp staff. So the warp staff. Do you just like use it on a unit and then just pick what fucking tile you want them to go to? You
I
just
believe in
warp them over
FE6 it has a range.
there? Okay. Is it a range that matters, or is it just
Not
basically wherever the fuck you want?
It's range based on let me check.
It's like, is it the same thing as bolting, where it's just like it's just your fucking wherever you want? Like if they're out of range, you can put them in
alright.
range this turn.
So the warp staff has a range of destination range 1 minus magic divided by 2 plus 5.
Okay.
the
So
more
it
magic you
scales
have,
up
the
your
more
magic
range it
stat?
is. Yeah. So if you give it to Lilina, I think she has a range of most of the map in most cases.
I got bad news about Luna.
Is she
She's
dead
not
already?
dead. She's just benched as soon as I got her. She's
That's
like level
fair.
2.
No, I can't even blame you for that.
There's like a large number of people.
Now,
Not that
do you-
many people. There's like
you
a
know
number of
what's
people you
funny?
need to recruit with her.
So one thing that's funny, Warp in every Fire Emblem game before 6 had infinite range.
Oh goodness. That was balanced. That was good enough. It's only what 3 uses.
Depends on the game. I know in
Oh.
the first game it was 6, in the third one it was 5. In the second game they don't have stabs, but it's based on HP. So you sacrifice HP to use it, and it's 8 HP to use it. So,
It's not that bad.
Genealogy, it has 10 uses. Oh no, it has 7 in 1, 7 in 3, infinite in 2, 3 uses in 5, and then it's pretty much 5 to 7 uses in every other game. Except for 3 houses where it has 1, but that's also because you don't have stabs in 3 houses.
Follow-up question: is 3 Houses a good game?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
Okay, 3 houses
See ya,
is
Jack.
fun.
Bye.
Later.
Jack.
Thanks for grinding and stuff today, Brendan.
Yeah.
For coming out. I appreciate it.
Wasn't a very exciting
Alexander's
episode,
almost
but we're...
It had to be done.
We got to talk about Blizzard. That was kind of fun.
yeah, there you go.
Alright. See some of you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Yeah,
Later.
see ya.
Yeah. So 3 houses is a fun game to fuck around with. That's kind of all I got.
Yeah, I can't imagine having to play through a game 4 times to actually like complete it. Like I'd get so fucking
I
bored.
did. It wasn't worth it.
Was it good the first playthrough?
It was like fine, and then it turned into a fucking slog. Because
Hmm.
part of the game is like, oh, you gotta make your weekends count, kiddo. You better battle 3 times in random maps every weekend.
Every weekend.
Because it's like a calendar. It's like a Persona 5 calendar thing. Also, you know what's funny? If you know it's a real fucking kicker, real haha laugh time.
Oh yeah.
Fire Emblem 5 staffs have hit rate.
Why?
The warp staff has a 60% hit rate.
God.
It has 60 base hit. But
Does it
improves-
use durability when you whiff?
Oh, of course it does.
I bet it does.
It's Fire Emblem.
Also, in Fire Emblem 5, hit rates cap at 99 and bottom out at 1.
So there's always a chance.
There's always a chance. That's my favorite game, too.
Oh, I bet it is. It sounds like it.
That says a lot about me.
Hey, how many Fire Emblem fans actually play the games?
So Fire Emblem 5 is less of a Fire Emblem game and more of a puzzle game. You don't
That's not what I
actually
asked.
fight. You don't like fight. You can pretty much get through the game very easily without having to fight a lot of units. And that's
Neat.
how you're kind of supposed to play the game.
Which lord is the Fire Emblem 5 one?
That's Leaf,
Oh.
who people consider to be the worst lord in Fire Emblem. I fucking disagree, but
Is he mage?
Who's the worst lord
No.
in Fire Emblem?
the worst lord I'd have to say is either Micaiah or Roy.
Oh. Who fucks
Leaf,
Kai?
Kai's
like-
the one from Radiant Dawn, right? Or
Yeah,
Path of Radiance?
she's the light mage from Radiant Dawn with a 10% defense growth.
Yeah.
And they're like, cool, she gets an armor-piercing light tone. Why? Oh, it's because light magic has like 2 might? Yeah, that makes sense. Checks out. But like, so the thing about Leaf is that he's considered really bad because he follows a lot of the same kind of issues as Roy. He doesn't promote until way late in the game. He's stuck as a sword unit. He's stuck on his feet. He doesn't level up very well. But that doesn't really matter in Thracia because stats cap out at 20, no matter what,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not using him to fight. That's not the point. Because the idea of Thracia is you're fighting a very small-scale conflict, so you're like a rebellion force, basically. And for most of the game, you are fucking running for your life. And the game plays it out like that. You're not supposed to fight people.
I only have fire punches left.
I also noticed there's no like every map in Fire Emblem 6 is just a siege map.
Yes.
There's no route maps, there's no defend maps.
But that means that the warp staff is even better.
True, I guess.
All 5 uses of it.
Why is the best part of Fire Emblem 6 the part where you can skip playing Fire Emblem 6?
Yes. I really don't know what to tell you, man.
What have I done?
The best part of Fire Emblem 6 is the points of the game where you can skip playing Fire Emblem 6. Because then you don't have to deal with all the bullshit. You can just go straight for the boss, kill him with a Wyvern Lord, and then teleport Roy onto the throne and win.
Jared, have you ever played Pikmin?
So I have once.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember it at all, or?
Not really.
Okay, I feel like you might like Pikmin.
I played it when I was like 4, so...
Mm-hmm. You'll probably like
Because
Pikmin 1 the most.
My neighbor had a SNES, and that's where I played.
No, Jared hates himself. He would love Pikmin 2 the best. Just go straight to Wistful Wild. Grand fucking time.
My neighbor had a SNES and a GameCube. I played Pikmin was on the GameCube, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I played Pikmin. And SNES was where I played Fire Emblem 4 and Fire Emblem 5. Which, by the way, were both in Japanese because they were never officially released.
Not released in the US.
No, they were not. So those are worth a lot of fucking money. So to that neighbor from, like, what, fucking 16 years ago at this point, hold on to those.
He still has them.
Probably not. There's a weird glitch in the game where if you, like, restart your console on the first chapter of Part 2 of Fire Emblem 4, your leader gets an extra leadership star.
Oh.
What's that do?
Leadership stars give +5 hit and avoid to every unit within the 3 tiles of them, per star you have.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, Leaf has 3, and that's kind of what he's used for. That's basically it.
That reminds me of, in, like, Awakening, when you have an S tier support, and you, like, pair them up. It's like, great, they get +50 to all of their stats. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
it's awful. I hate Awakening and their team-up system.
It just gets to the point where the game is like, yeah, none of the units can die, and they attack 3 times per
You
turn.
better
It's
have
like,
every
okay.
unit you have teamed up. Lamau.
Or
And
else.
then they were like in Fates, they were like, okay, we understand that the whole thing about the pair-up system didn't work very well, so we made it worse. Okay? By making it more consistent. What? It's like, oh, instead of it just being a random event, you can actually calculate out when it's gonna happen. Yeah, that's totally worse. Fucking idiots.
I don't know if the Fire Emblem games are very good.
It's okay, it could be worse. You could be a Xenoblade fan.
That's true.
Yeah, oof. Just cute to my mouth a little bit.
You could be a Metroid fan.
Oh.
Kind of a Metroid fan, so.
Not
Oh,
like
wait.
this.
It's okay. His video games are good. They just aren't real.
Yeah. Hey, at least they get a new Resident Evil game every couple of years.
Yeah.
Capcom loves that.
You get the
franchise.
same Resident Evil game.
Dead Rising 1 through 4.
Yeah, Dead Rising's fun.
Dead Rising is fun. My friend is doing a zombie apocalypse D&D game, and my character is like this kind of... I'm basically playing a multiple personality sort of character, where one personality is afraid of blood but builds shit, and the other one is like an absolute psychopath. But the character that I'm
sure the
playing
party
as
loves
the,
that.
the smart... Oh, they actually do. It's really fun. But the character that I'm doing, that is the smart one, he's slowly losing his shit, and he's just kind of devolving into a Dead Rising protagonist. Where I'm just picking up random shit off the ground, combining it into usually a bomb, and then throwing it at a horde of zombies. Like one time we were in a Walmart and there was this big like horde of bat zombies, and I was like, okay, is there like a Febreze can around? And I could immediately hear my DM just go, I really want to say no, but it is a Walmart, so probably.
It's probably
Roll for
eight
perception.
fingers.
And then I got a nat 20 on perception. He's like, you find a pressurized gas canister. And I was like, awesome. I'm gonna combine that with my taser and my taser cartridge to make a fucking grenade launcher.
Okay. It's just like the crinkled up Wojak.
He's just like, yes, dear. Roll, damn it. Roll for tinkering. And then I did. I rolled like a 27 or some shit. And then he was just like,
It wasn't Metroid Prime, never mind. Sorry.
sorry,
I keep forgetting that fucking Resident Evil 4 remake is coming out now.
Yes.
Everyone was
Is
like,
it-
they're gonna
wait,
make
is it
Resident Evil 4
actually?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
announced
oh
it.
my
They're like,
god.
everyone's
And
like,
the
they're
8
gonna make Resident
DLC.
Evil 4 remake. I'm like, yeah, cope. They're never gonna remake Resident Evil 4. And they're like, there's Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm like, alright, fuck. Show me up. So people insist that Resident Evil 4 is the best one, and I disagree. Because I think people only like the village of Resident Evil 4. Because the other 2/3 of that game are ass. But all anyone ever remembers is the village, which is good. But then you go into the fucking castle and everything sucks. And you go to the island and everything is worse.
Oh, speaking of everything.
Because on the island you fight zombies with guns, and it's like, this is what everyone hates about Resident Evil 5 and 6. And like, it's in Resident Evil 4. Quote unquote, the best one.
So, speaking of everything being worse, did you hear that Hagrid died?
Yeah.
I did see that. Yeah.
Robbie
That's-
Coltman, I think was his name.
Robbie Coltrane.
Coltrane. Oh, okay, that's what it was.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
He was
He
young
was.
too. He was in like his 60s.
Yeah, he wasn't too old. I'm assuming he must have been sick.
Yeah. I'm
So.
probably severe complications with.
Well, I remember this interview where he was like, people could be watching these movies in 50 years and that'll be amazing, but like, I won't be here to see it, but it's fine nonetheless. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he was like, but Hagrid will be here. And he will be.
It's so sad.
But unfortunately, your character's tied to a horrible person, so.
Who's he tied to?
It's a.
Rowling.
Yeah. It's a Harry Potter character.
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
It's a
J.K. Rowling.
J.K.
Oh,
Rowling.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I've come to a realization that I actually don't like the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, I thought you, like, always hated the Harry Potter movies.
I didn't. I like the world, but I hate the movies.
Yeah, because you hate the plot.
Yeah.
I got another spicy one coming in right into Pokemon chat.
But I was talking with my coworkers, and he's like, isn't Salazar Slytherin like an actual like white supremacist? I was like,
Yeah, probably.
and then I looked into it, and it's like, not only is that actually just true, he's a like magic supremacist. Oh my god, it's grimace. But not only is he a magic supremacist, he literally like made the Sorting Hat so it would not pick like Muggleborn or Half-Blood to be in Slytherin. And I'm like, and they just kind of let that one slide.
Yes.
Like nobody thought to change that. Okay.
But you don't get it. The Slytherin is the bad guy house.
Yeah, but like we took away Columbus Day for a reason, guys. It was this reason. It was actually this reason.
Pretty much.
And
I love
it's
how,
like,
like,
yeah,
even for
Slytherin.
his time, everyone was like, Christopher Columbus, the shit you did was fucked right up. We're putting you on trial.
I was like, what did I do wrong? I did literally nothing wrong, and they went, this, and they just pointed to the list. You literally wrote about it in your book, my guy.
Oh, I forgot about Resident Evil remake. No, I'm not making that up.
So
No,
far.
that is real. That is real.
It's a fan project to remake Resident Evil 1 in like the RE engine.
Oh, yeah.
So like to be more like Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake, where it's like behind the shoulder, third person instead of fixed camera.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also remaking. The same team is doing Code Veronica as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, looks pretty solid. And since Capcom isn't Nintendo, they're not gonna nuke it promote it. Hopefully. It's been going on for a while. But like, yeah, both of them are pretty close. We're just like finishing it up. I just saw something about it. I was like, yeah.
Ursa Ring.
Ursa Ring.
Oh, so another thing. you mentioned, Brendan, you mentioned that Slytherin is the bad guy house. Can you think about how fucked up that is
Yeah.
for like an 11-year-old child?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we've got, this is the good house where all the good boys.
We're gonna put you in the Nazi house.
This,
It's
this
like,
is,
okay.
this is the
Man.
smart house where all the smart people live. This is the happy house where all the nice people live. And this is the house for the assholes, who are bastards, and live in the sewer.
And because we put a hat on you, and they said, you stink! And we said, you got it! And we put you in
We
there.
put you in the sewer. And we're going right.
Literally in a sewer.
I guess that's why you...
Put these 11-year-old children in a sewer.
You don't have to listen to the hat.
Solely based on the color of their robes and not the content of their character.
The hat judges people solely on the content of their character.
Or the content of their blood, apparently, because I guess that matters more.
Yes. When it comes to the bad guy house.
Yeah, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have seen the signs a lot earlier than we did with Rowling.
Look, all I'm saying is, if J.K. Rowling had her way, they would have taken everyone who was sorted into Slytherin, put them into the back room, brought out a nice Glock 17, and popped him in the head. As soon as they were sorted.
17
solved every
shots,
problem.
no 38.
We're
And
gonna
that's
take him down
Dumbledore
to the
bawling.
Slytherin house. And then they bring him into the back room. Where's the beds? Right about here, kid.
The pit of elves.
Next.
Where is it?
Yeah, we really, Sean, to emphasize your point, we really should have seen the signs. they were all there. Like, there's like the house elf thing.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, the house elf
actually
thing's
slavery.
not cool.
No.
And you know, the goblins, that's also basically slavery because they're stuck in that bank.
They're like, no, they like being servants.
Oh,
Yeah, they
that's
love
so
it. It's
much
like, oh, no, they
better.
don't.
Hey, you ever
wrote
heard
into
of
the
the
book that he frees them, and he's happy about it. You psychopath.
It's like, oh, good, they Uncle Tom the house elves. Great.
Hey, remember like every scene with Dobby, and Dobby's like, hey, I'm just trying to make your life better, Harry. You know, I'm trying to do everything I can because I'm forcing his life of servitude, and then Harry just beats him.
I think, no, actually, Dobby beats himself.
Yeah, but like,
Harry's telling him, like, dude, stop.
no, there's a lot of moments where Harry goes up and just grabs Dobby by the throat, and like,
Oh yeah, that did happen a couple times. He would like grab him by the fucking neck and like shake him around.
he's like,
fucking like a cat that's misbehaving.
just like Bart
And
Simpson,
you're an
Tim.
abusive asshole. Pick him up by the neck, just start shaking him around like a fucking doll. It's just like, you're not acting right.
I mean, Dobby did try to kill him at one point to make him
Twice.
like leave the school. Yes,
No,
twice.
Dobby never tries to kill. He only tries to maim or significantly injure.
I'm pretty sure Harry didn't care about the semantics on that one.
Harry's already
I don't think
maimed.
anyone cared about the semantics. And then
Harry
Dobby
like
died.
definitely loses his mind, like over the course of the books, right? Like he just
Yeah.
fucking snaps, and he's like, ah,
Well, it's
fucking
because he's
crazy
like,
now.
I'm Voldemort, and then they're like, no, you're not. And he's like, but I am. They're like, no, you're not. He's like, okay.
Well, I mean, like he's tortured as a kid, basically. Very
they
much
tried
an abused child, and he's like,
Oh, yeah,
guess
no.
what? You're the hero, and he gets fucking god complexed out the ass.
He does get god complex to shit. Unironically, the best Harry Potter books are the ones that don't mention Voldemort at all.
It's like what, 3?
2. Wait.
She's in 2.
Kind of 3. He's in. There's book 3. There's book 4 where he's only at the end, and there's book 6 where he like comes up once.
Mm-hmm. Because he's off
It's like, oh,
doing
yeah.
stuff or something.
He's off doing stuff, and Draco's off being a Nazi. And then they're like, Draco's like, I was chosen, and then he shows off the tats that they gave him. And he's just like, for the fatherland, and then he tries to kill Dumbledore, and then he's like, I can't do it, and then Snape just goes for the fatherland and kills Dumbledore. Snape kills
Actually-
Dumbledore, by the way.
Yes, and then he's
No.
like, but actually, I did that because I'm a good guy.
Yeah, I did that because Dumbledore asked me to. Yeah, I'm fucking sure of that, buddy.
Maybe Dumbledore could have, I don't know, left a note.
Hey,
So-
I don't know, told me? Maybe? And then Snape's like, you dare use my own spells against me, idiot. and then he gives Harry like multiple lacerations across the throat, and he's like, he'll be fine. Because Snape just randomly invented a spell that just gives you lacerations. Like,
Nice.
that's kind of fucked up, Snape.
His name's supposed to be Snake, it's okay.
Yeah, Severus Snape. Severus guy who lives in the sewer, Snape.
Stinky boy.
I gotta imagine, how do you think the Slytherin people smell? It can't be good.
Well, they're in the house for snakes in the sewer.
Yeah, they live in an open sewer. Like, in the second movie, when they show off the house, you can see the streams of shit water flowing by their room. I'm like, those are just open. They must have, like, botulism by now.
Alright, that's the last Pokemon I'm gonna kill for tonight.
We're getting there.
Yeah. I might do some of this off camera, just if I can think of it.
You'll get to it.
Yeah, it's only a couple levels. It's just gold and silver grinding, so you have to just kind of work with it.
Yeah. And we're only halfway through.
Oh. What is this at? It's 2 of them
We
done.
got 2 of them there.
Nurgle is
I
at
might
3.
end up streaming Fire Emblem soon.
There you go.
Fun, man.
I don't know. I might do 6.
Just to spite me.
No, not to spite you. More just to show
Spite
how
it?
awful it is.
But
If
the
I do
thing
it-
is, you're gonna do everything right. I'm gonna be like, whatever, Rutger, get out of here, kiddo. And you're gonna be like,
Jared, no warp staff allowed.
Fuck. No, that's impossible.
cringe.
I refuse.
I thought you liked pain.
Worst staff, you mean no fun.
What'd you say, Brendan?
I said I thought you liked pain.
I don't like that kind of pain.
Even this man has his limits.
I have my standards. Trying to beat FE6 without the warp staff is like trying to pull your teeth out with your bare hands.
Nice.
They call me the dentist.
Regardless, but I'd rather use pliers.
They call me the Mount Vesuvius of dentistry.
I'm just saying, like, if you give me the option of my fingers or pliers to yank out a tooth, I'm gonna choose the pliers. It's gonna still hurt, and it's gonna suck, and I'm gonna be missing a tooth after, but at least it will take less
have
time.
a lunatic difficulty, or is it just normal and hard?
I don't think they do, but they do in the Japanese version.
Okay. Well, there's
So
only
that's
the
what he's
Japanese
playing.
version, so.
Woo!
Oh wait, somebody made a ROM of Lunatic FE6.
Alright, good night stream.
I believe that because Fire
Good night,
Emblem
stream.
players are fucking psychos.